Oh, Chuck. Okay, everybody waiting for me.
What's up? What's up, guys? We live. Can you hear me, Bo?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We're doing pretty good. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm just
Good. Feeling
ask
great.
you feeling good.
Good.
Did you watch tonight episode?
I did. I did watch the episode.
Did you think your presence was missed tonight, or you just
No, they didn't care about me.
not they care about you? No, I don't think it was that.
Oh, I'm live. Yo, I'm live. CJ. And the TV. What is going on? How you gonna be the PR and turn it down
I'm
some?
on that line.
Are we
Uh,
live?
yeah, we live now. We live. We live. So yeah. So what did you think about the episode overall, bro?
Honestly, the episode was good. It was busy. Uh,
Yeah, it was busy. It was a lot of talking and a lot of that stuff, but it was definitely good. I enjoyed it. Um, I caught just give me a small sneak peek. We're gonna catch it. What did you definitely think about the tie situation with Christy, like how that kind of unfolded and played out?
I mean, Ty and Chrissy were friends, and of course, I'm pretty sure as friends, you share information about yourself. And at that point, Ty was like, "Well, the real tea is, bitch, you broke. You can't afford to do shit. That's the real tea."
But,
So, yeah, I guess
but
that was just as when they was friends, that information was shared before. And Ty stated that he tried to help Chrissy. So
yeah, but Christy really, from my understanding, Christy said he didn't know that none of this. He didn't know that Ty was sharing this information at all, or however the situation. Like Christy came in. Did you see 3 times in that scene? Christy bending over to Ty the whole time, like, "Child, we got a song together." Of course, you wouldn't say that. Like 3 times, like throughout that scene, he was like bending over to him, like as if like he didn't believe it or whatever. Cause Bryce was so drunk.
yeah, when Chris was like, that's my friend, so I'm gonna believe what my friend's saying. But did you really say it? So I mean, and here go Bryson. You tell me you said
Bryce was so he was so drunk he couldn't even translate the
per
stuff.
usual, per
But he
usual.
didn't know. But like I said, the thing about it though, Ty had just had a conversation with Vay. So Vay was just like, I'm sure Vay was sitting right there, but we heard him
They,
professional.
they cracked me up. Very like, what the real thing is, Chrissy broke.
But he said he loved the Pennsylvania girls. I was like,
Oh shit, that shit had me cracking up.
but okay, so we gotta definitely have some question for you later. But let's break down this episode right quick because I gotta ask you about the last 2 episodes where you was talking about some people in the big three.
The three
And then you was
episodes,
talking
right?
about Bryson and his credentials, about Sony, and then you seen tonight where the
He was
song.
never signed. He was never signed. What the fuck, y'all doing this shit for the camera? He was
Well,
never.
no,
He,
he was. I
that,
guess he was under the impression he was signed though.
he
I don't
needed
know.
under his impression, but Bryson drunk half the time. So do we even fucking know what the fuck going on? So
We gonna
apparently he did. He didn't know what was going on since he knows so much about the music industry. He didn't know the P's and Q's and I's and T's and shit.
uh, so first, let's get into Ty scene first. Of course, we see Ty with his producer. Um, I think he named Rico, right? Rico.
I forgot.
Yes. With Ty with his producer, he's talking about the Rich Auntie album success and stuff like that. About him doing shows and stuff like. What did you think about this scene? Do you think like Ty really conveyed that with the scene about like his album success? Did you really? What you feel about that?
No, cause honestly, and I'm not finna do no flashbacks. Honestly though, no, seriously, Ty, the album, everybody, he had some songs that was catchy and everybody, it stuck in everybody's head. So it's like and the album was full of certain catchy songs that everybody, love. So,
Oh, Rock. I'm sorry about that with Rock.
oh, okay, yeah, right. That was
Okay. Not Greg got a flashback. Now we got a flashback for Bole. We got a lot of flashback for you later. Okay, so
already know.
I feel like Ty was so tired and seeing his energy was very low, even though you could hear what he was saying. And he said in the chat too that he was really tired, but I felt like his energy was low. like different things like that with this scene. What did you feel?
You know what? It do seem like Ty got a lot on his plate in this scene. You can see in his face, hearing his voice. It's like he's, he probably stressed out a little bit about some things. But I mean, when you do a lot of shit, you try to do a lot of shit. I mean, you're doing a lot. So
yeah. And then he admitted that the guy that was on when we did the confessional, he don't remember the artist's name he was doing the feature for. And I don't even know the guy name.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I know you said how you like feeling with working with this artist, and I remember I was like, I don't know, but I didn't know. I didn't hear the name.
Because we forgot about the name. I asked Ty. Ty didn't know the name, so I just moved on. I don't know the guy name, but he said he didn't like the song. But I felt like that song was
still different, maybe vague.
It was a go-go. It was a go-go song. It was like
I like
it
that.
was like that type of vibe.
But I think he did let me listen to that before, but I can't remember. I was like, I think I heard it before.
You can okay. So then after that, we move on to, of course, Bryson commercial. What did you think about Bryson commercial? This Bryson apparel brand.
Next question.
What you think? We gotta break scene by scene. What did you think about the apparel? I like it. Stop staring and say hi. It's like
but I noticed when the shirt wrinkle with the person, the words don't wrinkle. So it's like it was.
So
look, you see how my shirt.
I see that Verbal did say it was a print on.
It was just still straight. The words and the brand was still straight, while the shirt is all wrinkled and ain't. So you tell me what I should think.
Verbal did say it was a print on.
But this,
I don't know.
See, this.
Okay.
Anything for the network, right?
Well, no, he. This is what he said in episode 1. He been working on his brand low key. So this is the brand he's been working on while he said he wanted to get out of music and stuff. Like,
okay, so if we Google this, are we gonna get that credentials from Bryson? If we Google that brand?
Well, I don't know. Maybe
let's Google it. Let's do that.
What's the name of the Mindful Apparel?
Okay, hold that right there. Hold that screen right there. Let me put this in. Mindful
Apparel Boutique.
Apparel. Okay, let's see what's going on. Who is it? How many people got this brand now? I see a couple. Wait.
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass serious.
With the same logo?
You see it too? Did you look at it? Now who is that? See, that's it.
Let me see. Are you serious?
No. So, I got it up. I think right here too. Mindful on Instagram too.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's pull it up.
What?
So right here, right? You see Mindful Apparel.
Maybe that's his.
No, man. Look at this.
Okay, wait. Here's the LGBT.
Well, his is boutique though, so it do got boutique.
So the name is a boutique. So you got the name. Let's see what's this. We need the contact information. You know how they got the information about the owner and the. Yeah, we need that. Okay, but we can continue. I will be back with the receipts.
Okay. So then after that, we get to the park, of course. Bryson.
You always got some shit to say about everybody else and where they at and what levels. But bitch, you don't know too much about the music industry right now as yourself, because what we see, how you not know you didn't get signed? What contract are you signing?
Well, he did sign a contract, but like the woman said, apparently the guy that was giving him the contract Sony never gave him the contract. So I guess the man had.
So basically, the man just print up his own shit,
right? And they signed to him.
Bryson knows so much, he don't know how to fucking know. Like, he don't know what it's supposed to look like.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
But we don't know as much. But you know, okay.
Yeah, and
look, I Twitch he be doing.
Also in that it was hard for him to really say, even when I would ask him his confessional, I'm like, would you sign to Sony? He did not want to say that he was not signed to Sony. Like, that was so hard for him to say out his mouth. But the realization was
he was never signed.
Yeah, that's the facts. The fact where he was never signed.
That's the motherfucker.
But no,
he was what I'm talking about.
He was under the impression he was, though.
What? Bitch, you know this under the impression. If you ain't got the papers, if it's not right here.
He did sign on Real Life Philanthropy season 2. We filmed it. He signed
a real representative, Greg. A real representative.
But she was there, and a guy the guy that signed him was there. It was three of them. We filmed at his house. He had a nice, beautiful house. So of course, he giving them the put them in. You know how it is. Like if you sign those type of deal, they're gonna make you in a nice location, everything like that. He making them feel comfortable. So his house was everything. So of course they think I would think he think, okay, this is where I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? So he's like, I'm signing to Sony and all of that different thing like that. So he did sign a contract. I just think the guy that they gave him the contract never have to deal with Sony. He told us that he had to deal with Sony. Sony approached him to do an LG
So he want y'all to he want to be viewed as this person. So he gonna tell y'all some shit, and they get some shit printed up and make it seem like he got something going on. But
But
then
I will say this though, the guy is really in the guy that signed him. He legitimately in the music business. Like,
okay, yeah, probably like the Brysons, when Bryson started talking about sucking dick and doing all that for the studio in the basement. That's probably the same one.
no, he actually at the Sony event. If you go back, he was
Everybody can go, Greg. It's Eventbrite.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just simply saying the guy lied to them. But like you said, as Bryson been in the game so long, maybe he should have did more research to come out in the end where they had to take the album down. They contract their streams on the album. It could nothing really like working for. I think the guy really wanted all control, and he was not giving them the assets to really do none to do any of the work. So it was just unfortunate though that he went through all of that. Like, you know. So how you feel as an artist? Like take Bo out and Bo out knowing Bryson. How do you feel as an artist that people actually done him like that?
I mean, it's unfortunate because a lot of people feed us dreams. If you feel like somebody is just up here and they give you some good feedback about yourself or whatnot, and then you get excited because you think they know everything and they attach to this label, and we're gonna go for it. We're not gonna miss a beat. But when that happened, I mean, I know he probably was hurt by it. I would be hurt by it,
Yeah, he
honestly.
was very hurt because you
Yeah,
remember all he kept saying Sony, 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 Sony. I'm signing
yeah.
Sony.
So he was excited. He was excited. So it's like if I was Bryson, I can feel his energy, his passion. I know his heart would crush, but at the end of the day, bitch, don't be out here flaunting. But in real life, your shit ain't right.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I really hate that for him. But like you said too, a lot of people in the group not gonna feel sorry when you use that I'm signing to Sony as a did.
My
Like,
point, and that's every time Bryson has a back and forth, he throw that I'm a Grammy this and Sony and Warner Brothers. That's all we hear, but we never hear you give us any positive feedback. You know what I'm saying? It was never a positive feedback. It's always to tear somebody down in their music and make sure you're still right here. You know what I'm saying? And he did a lot of that, but in realization, nigga, you down here while these independent artists, music who ain't knowledgeable, they above you.
But I think his need to be I think his need to want to be signed to a major label is his problem.
But this is my thing. You can't have that attitude if you ain't got it. Period.
Like what I'm saying though, I think Bryson don't want to be an independent artist, but I think that's the thing that might.
So why tear down independent artist? But you're not. You're still an independent artist.
I fully agree with that point. I say this to say maybe that will work for him better, just being an independent artist and putting the work in, versus you always looking for a deal because then it's like the wolf.
So Bryson really dropped $2,000 plus more on a studio session.
I don't know, child.
I'm just saying if Sony wasn't even supporting him as an artist, what does he get? $2,000, Bryson, for real?
That's what he say. The people that he charged, the people he worked with, I don't know.
There you have it.
Yeah, but my point I was making is it probably worked best for him just not trying to say I'm signed to these major label, because that's probably why they take advantage of you, because they know that you're so desperate to be signed to them. That is what I'm saying. Like, I think if he just put the work in and be independent, like you can make the connections, you can do that, and then at the end of the day, you'll be able to keep all the money once the money start rolling in. So I think if he celebrate that more, then he wouldn't be so stuck to feel like I have to be signed to the major record label to feel like I'm legit or I'm someone.
Basically, you need to let that shit happen before you talk shit. That's basically all that needs to be. Like, you doing all this for what? All this talking you did just to have
second episode 60 hours over. Child, not you was almost Bryce in the second episode. Lord have mercy.
Oh my god. No.
Um, yeah, so I don't know. It's unfortunate though, but I just think. But he did say after that scene, he said he gonna remain local. You know, not local, but he gonna remain independent. But I don't believe that. I feel
But
like
why you if you gonna remain he's saying he gonna remain independent, but why does he have so much negative things about independent art that have to pay producers? Because the independent artists, you gotta pay producers, you gotta pay engineers, like you gotta pay, like he said.
because I think he don't want to do the work, and that's his thing.
What
Like,
work can he do?
well, what I mean, do the work, whatever the work means for you to get to the next level, being independent. I think if the thing that we usually try to run from is the thing that'll take us where we need to go. So I just think he need to celebrate doing the fucking work. Go and make the calls yourself rather than just having the label. Like I just think people know when you desperate when you come to them because they know that in the language of things you say. So these people knowing that you desperate to say just to have that badge of honor versus having these people behind you, like it's keep working out because that's why this like the second deal that that it that didn't work out.
Anyway, who the next person? Because
After that, we move on to not anyway. We
yeah,
move on to Ty and Bay, and Ty was talking his shit. When we first opened up the scene, the first thing Ty said, "Girl, it's this Rebel and Chrissy situation," and automatically he took Rebel side. How do you feel about that, knowing that Chrissy and Ty friend and Rebel and Ty is friend? How do you feel about that? Because both of them, based upon at this point, both of them is his friend, based up on what we see. So how do you feel like first out the gate he said he over what Christy antics and it felt like he was taking Christy's side? Or how you feel about that?
I do feel like Ty didn't have to say all that. You know,
He should have been more neutral.
I think be more neutral on it because like I'm pretty sure Vay, you don't even know Vay. You get into know Vay, so why would you tell Vay some information about your friend? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know Vay, and Vay is a messy bitch. You know that.
Vay is not. Don't do that because
No,
Vay just listen to his music,
no.
and Ty was just
They
like,
will run his mouth in a split second. You ain't got to
but
give
you
him.
didn't. But you can't say that because you didn't think that at the moment. So
I
let's.
no, not the moment, but you just asked me about the scene in the moment. So
All right, but what I'm saying though, did Vay display that at that point of time is what I'm getting at.
no,
So we got to stay here. It's only fair.
yeah,
Because you got to remember too, they just said I want Ty to come in. At this point, he liked Ty. He feel like Ty can help him where he needs to go. So he's like, I want to listen to my music. And the first thing Ty say was, "Child, girl, Miss Christie is with the games, honey, with Mr. Rebel, honey. She trying to
ah,
make storyline."
oh,
So that's
shit.
what I'm saying though. Bay didn't ask for this stuff. You see his face the whole time.
Yeah, it's very at the surprise. I'm about to say Ty didn't have to say all that though.
Yeah. So at this point though, you feel like he's more loyal to Rebel in the friendship, or how you feel about it?
I think with that situation, I think Ty is more loyal to Rebel than Chrissy. Of course, something probably entwined, but what we do not know behind scenes or anything.
That's true.
So
True.
that probably was a thing that Ty was already probably because when Ty done, Ty got these moves swings. So when Ty done with your ass, Ty done with your ass. And if you say anything shit to Ty, Ty's gonna pop off. Because why
Understood.
you talking? Why are you talking?
Okay. Um. Right, but I'm just still trying to get like what's the frustration in like I don't know, maybe he felt like Christy honestly did overreact about the Rebel situation, but he probably should have told him.
Everybody saying Chrissy. Matter of fact, everybody
Oh
knows.
yeah, because you had shit to say last week about
I
Christy.
did. I said it. Even Chrissy knows she did too much.
Oh wow, she tried to steal money from me.
Oh wow! And see, I didn't even know that. I swear to God, y'all, I did not know that.
Oh my god.
See, Greg, you learn shit
Whoa.
when you have somebody relevant talking.
Now she tried to steal money.
Ty, how much money?
What?
Let's get to it, right, Greg? Like I fuck with Chrissy though. I really respect Chrissy. Chrissy
Well,
one of the people I still fuck with.
yeah, child. Chrissy said all on with pussy. You weren't there that night, so she wasn't talking about you. So
She definitely wasn't talking about me, but
I think you would have been quiet too, like Vay was, because Vay was just looking at.
no. If my name was said, no, Vo's not gonna be quiet about nothing.
So okay. After that, if you go to let's go get into this scene a little more, right?
Okay.
After that, Bay say, I got a song called Make Suck Dick for a Living, right? Then Ty proceed to say, girl, then he said your home girl. It was different. He was like, girl, your home girl, her whole project is not mixed and mastered. What you thinking at this moment? He said, your home girl, the whole project is not mixed and mastered. Now one song. Like, and you're gonna see Chrissy respond next week. Like next week episode, Chrissy gonna really like get into some things. I guess he gonna clear up if he had the funds or not. Did his, it's a lot of stuff. Cause I think he told us, and don't told me. I think he said his engineer went to jail or his producer
Yeah,
had
that's what they said tonight. They said the
okay.
engineer went to jail. So ironically, within the timing.
Yeah, so I think he's told me that, and I could be wrong. That's why I really didn't put it too much out there tonight. I'm gonna confirm before I put it out next week. So what you think about when Ty said the whole project is not mixed and mastered?
I mean, Chrissy, I heard Chrissy.
And then do you see Bay face? That's like an innocent face. It's just like, girl, you put
It's
all.
just like, did I really just hear what I just heard? Like, did she really say that?
That's what he said. He said it was not mixed and mastered the whole project.
But Chrissy, from what we know, I mean, everybody know that Chrissy don't like her song mixed and mastered.
I did not notice at the time, though. To be honest, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I would think that I thought she'd do standard, like she would.
They said that she don't like getting mixed and mastered or whatever.
But you think because of a money thing, or she just don't believe in it?
You know what? A lot of people, honestly, truthfully speaking, because I have done it like probably 2 times. Sometimes a song sounds
You
good.
do it in your early career, or you did it when you like today?
Early career, because of course not this career, because if you follow
early, you did it early in your
early
career.
on, back in 2017 to be exact. I like if you hear yourself, so you like how you sound, you don't hear no hiccups, does it sound clear in your ears? Sometimes you won't spend the money to get it mixed and matched because it sounds good to us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they also said you can't understand what Christy be saying half of the time. I'm just saying that's what I will say. I
can understand what she said. I'm Chrissy, bitch.
No, like at least I
can hear that.
3 cast members said like they feel like Christy got.
Oh, you said 3?
At least
that means it's one of that core 5. That means one of the core 5 people.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the core 5. Well, actually,
but they love
Bryson. Bryson not feeling her right now because Bryson.
But they love to act like they so real.
No, but no. It was said early on because if you remember the first time filming, the first day of film with the group. You remember when her song came on, everybody. To be honest, 2 people were like, we can't hear what she's saying. Like Bryson said that she can hear what he's saying, and I think I don't want to say the other person because I could be wrong, but like I do remember like 2 or 3 people else saying that they couldn't understand her lyrics. Like it's kind of like Janet Jackson rapping. I'm being honest. But I feel like she had bars though. I feel like Chrissy give you that hardcore.
Yeah, you always said she give you fighting music.
She do. Like it's very much up north. Like it's not fun music. It's not like twerk. It's gonna be Chrissy bitch. Chrissy bitch.
I don't think it's nothing that can be played on the radio.
Okay, I think that's the dream to have your song play on the radio, right?
I mean, you can play it on Apple Music, SoundCloud, or whatever, but radio, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, so what did you think at that point though when Ty was like the whole project? Because you never answered it. What you thinking when he's saying it? Like, are you gagging or you just like child?
No, because Ty got insight. I was like, damn, for real? Because I was already done when they said she was broke.
It's all like they took me in his confessional.
So look, if the bitch broke,
Ty didn't say all that, babe. But I guess Ty might have said it when the cow was out because Babe was like, "Did you just say she's a broke bitch that she can't afford?"
And then it come after. Look, after that, it was like, your girl, homegirl, gonna get mixed and matched. You ain't got the money to get it mixed and matched.
But she was gonna have, from what I heard, she was gonna have 3 parties. So why would I don't know?
Listen, all them
he must have had the money for her.
The last one, and I think Uncle Greg, Ty uncle helped with that.
Right, but if you're having 3 parties, that means funds, right?
but they got canceled. So
I know that, but what I'm simply saying that I'm thinking about before they got canceled. I think it's more to the story.
talk to your people.
I would think
Talk to your people.
I would, yeah, and we're gonna hear from Chrissy and Lottie from next week. We're gonna hear from them because like
Yeah,
next week is
oh, you
crazy.
doing them together? They
Yeah,
not. They so called me. I gotta stand my rail to do my shit, but they can't put their shit by themselves. Separate them. They don't need.
no, I want to do it though because they be high, so I need good energy. I need live energy.
Oh, who's it? What's up?
Um, so no, give it. Let's
What's
get back
up?
to
What's up?
What's good? How you
me
doing?
1 minute, Jamie. Let's get back to this
Okay.
Bo, because I really want to. I'm not. I know two of them got canceled, but what I'm saying is for her to plan 3 parties, and you know what I mean. And I don't know. I just feel like it's more to it. I feel like it's more to it.
You know that's your core five. Those are babies. So I didn't know you didn't have that much information.
Child, be quiet. There you go, being messy.
I'm just saying those are babies.
I was simply saying that she was planning 3 parties.
So
So
you
for
don't know what's going on with your kids.
no, what I'm simply saying is for the group is saying she don't have money. I don't think it was that because why was she planning 3 parties and not have money?
I mean, you know how you can book a reservation at a restaurant and you don't gotta pay a deposit. You just put your name up for that day and
I ain't
then
even talking about that part. I'm talking about the thought process. Like, what do you think the money? That is what I'm saying. I'm thinking more like the mental space of like, if I'm having 3 parties, I'm be securing the
maybe
funds.
Chrissy knew she was finna get her check, her overtime.
I don't know. I'm just simply saying I don't think it's just she broke. I think it's more to the story, is what I'm saying on her behalf.
We don't know. Ty know. We gotta ask Ty.
Okay. So after that, and like I said, Vay is like gagging at this point. Vay is like he couldn't believe it. Do you believe all Vay music is mixed and mastered, the one he put out, Bo? I'm just asking.
I didn't really listen too hard. Like I said, I had that one favorite "Boy Please" song, which is the beginning of the EP. I didn't listen to the rest of the EP, but that first song, and then when I heard the first song on that EP, I was like, "Oh, I remember this song. This one I like," and I just kept it at that. I didn't play it all the way through.
You didn't play it. She big ambitious with no funds. I can't. So Jamie, let me ask you about this scene. What did you think about Ty telling Vay that is it Vay? Yeah, Vay that his friend Christy whole album, her whole project that she just put out, I don't know how long she been working on it. Was it mixed and master? What did you think about that? JB?
Oh, damn, I'm here. Am I here?
You stuck.
Jamie, get that Wi-Fi together.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to you then.
Yeah,
so,
get that Wi-Fi together.
Let's come back. So after that,
sit on the motherfucker. All right, hold on.
Okay. I was gagging when I first watched this. I said, "Ooh, child." I didn't even know that he was. I didn't even because I was moving around a lot. I didn't know he was like all that rebels. The rebel stuff was new to me in this scene because I don't remember. And to be honest with you, how I remember this scene was really Vay because Vay was in the confession chair and he was like, "Child, what's name Red? What's name?" I was like, "What?" Because I forgot about the scene because that's why Ty didn't have no confessional because we didn't do it with Ty because I literally forgot about it.
My bad.
Until Vay sat down in the confession chair and he was like, "Yeah, Miss Ty was reading Christy's whole catalog down," and I was like, "He was." He was like, "Yeah, when we filmed in the car." And when I went back and looked at it, I was like, "Okay, this is all I need right here." Jamie,
am I back?
Yeah, you back.
Oh shit.
So I think the delivery was kind of messy from Ty.
What delivery?
For that being his friend. Talking about
Chrissy.
what's the girl name? Chrissy.
Oh, the car scene.
I think that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I think the delivery was a little messy. I mean, we know Ty, no tea, no shade, but the delivery was messy. But for that to be your friend, I feel like it could have been delivered a little better. But
and
also,
think about it though, Vay didn't even act. I see if Vay would have been like, because remember, Vay was like, "I want to listen to a song," and then Ty brought out the blue. He was like, "Oh, child, yeah, because your home girl.
I was like, let's bring up some more important.
He did do that.
So Vay didn't even. We can't even say Vay was being messy because Vay was just like, he was just there.
If that's your friend, why you don't?
I was like, let's bring up.
He did do
important.
That was messy. I'm gonna scratch everything I was gonna say after that because I
Right,
forgot about
because you
that.
gotta think about, and yeah, you gotta think about Bay is just there, like he trying to dick for a living, suck dick for a living. Suck dick
That was a bop.
that's a key song. What did you think about that song, Bo? Be don't no shade, just be
No
honest.
shade. No shade.
Okay,
It
no
was
shade.
it was I was interested on how, I was just interested. That's all.
Oh my god, that
It
song
was
was
catchy.
fire. It was the
I was
beat. Mike
interested.
suck
That's all I
dick
can say.
for a living, Mike. So that's I could yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Might
catchy.
suck dick for a
I did like.
living.
Yes. I'm saying the
Is it the
beat,
wording? Is it?
the
Is
wording,
it?
oh, the wording is what got you. Oh, child. I was just thinking it's a nice song with a nice bop.
Really think anything about Bay is nice. Next.
No,
Next.
no, see that
There is next.
that's that behind the scenes stuff creeping on to the to the camera screen.
My bad, y'all. It never happened.
That's not even the case. No, I'm just saying I thought it was because Rebel even said, "Send me that verse or whatever." Because you know, if Rebel feeling
Rebel
it,
said it.
I think.
no,
I think.
Rebel's
I
in the
think Rebel
chat.
was. I
Oh,
think Rebel
shit.
was being funny when he said that.
No, Rebel. No, I think he was being serious. That's a vibe. It was. It was.
Jamie, Jamie, for real though? Like, you know damn well Rebel ain't. Come on.
Rebel said in the chat in the
Rebel
live.
Rebel was
I
sleep
saw it.
talking.
He was trolling. I don't think
That's.
he was trolling.
Rebel was sleep talking. He
I-
probably was
I-
really
I-
tired from a long day.
No,
I think he was. I really think he was trolling. I'm not even gonna hold you.
oh my god,
Jamie,
I
I
be
don't
seeing
think so
age
either
to some
because
things. I didn't think that. I thought it was so genuine when he said it.
not just,
I swear to God,
yeah, you be acting like you just the blonde.
we
Like,
all are
you
blind
know
to
what you going
something.
on, you
Certain
know.
things I am. I really take people at their word until they show it. When he said it, because it wasn't like laugh out loud. It was no emoji, like no bad emoji. He just was like, send it to me. I was, and then they even respond was like, we might can do that or something. So I was just like, okay.
But Bay want to work with everybody, so of course it's like,
Don't do that.
you know, he said it. What the fuck?
But it's the way you said it though, as if like,
God, here we go.
girl, she'll do anything.
He will.
I was tickled, so
I wouldn't say anything, but
Are you sure, Jamie? Are you sure?
Collab.
Are you sure?
I wouldn't say
out,
anything.
So
Okay. That's what people
I put out the meet the artist thing, and I cut it out the thing. So we asked you and Rebel like did y'all speak to everybody today? Of course, y'all through y'all shade. We got the Rebel like child, and we, you know, Bay girl. She's so thirsty, girl. She ain't everybody face, girl. She want to be with everybody. I was so I wanted to put in that scene though. He was like, girl, and you know, because he named everybody that was there, and he was like, girl, and then we got Bay here, girl. You know, she's real thirsty, man. She's in everybody's face. She want to be everybody's friend. I said, girl, you know
but
what?
No, it was giving that. I mean, Bay hit me many times talking about when we gonna hang out, So
I need to refill my drink.
It's not thirsty though. Maybe
you know what? Maybe thirsty is not the word that needs to be used. Maybe just applying
made in Birmingham.
Bay applying pressure. That's all. I guess he want to apply pressure to let it be known we see him. We see.
I will say.
No, we see you.
We see.
I will say. I will say, one day, time I've got to know him. You know, I want to bring everybody in. You know, I want to get to know people. You know, I want to collab.
But he's not from here either.
That's generally
exactly that.
Right.
Exactly.
And he's
not
only been
from
here like 2 years. So he's definitely that type of person.
He had time, right?
To bring people in or want to bring people in.
Yeah, he had.
But time. I think y'all also in a different industry too, like the music industry. You know, I don't think it's.
It just kills me because it just be killing me when they be like the other castmates, because I guess they're into it with the big three. It just be like, oh, nobody likes your music, nobody this and that. But really, the most successful music out of the cast has been from the big three, honestly. And I just don't get it.
Okay, so who's the big three and who's this core five?
Also, Jamie, so you haven't watched
extra people. And why
Jamie, you was on the last few live when they were talking about that shit. So I'm not gonna act like we don't know what the big three is. We're not gonna act like that. Jamie, I saw you in the last few lives that you be thinking. Talk about this shit every live. They talk about this shit every live. Let's not do that, Jamie. You know who? You know who's who. Let's not do that.
No, serious question. Who is these two extra people though?
The two extra people, I don't know, but y'all know the big three is Rebel, REB3L, Ty Valentino, Rich Auntie, and IAMVO the champ. You're on the big
They
three.
about to put Bo out. If with one more confessional, he out.
Vo, let me tell you, Vo.
One more flashback.
Look, and then I gotta talk about that shit. Like, damn.
Production be in you.
But you know what? The thing is, I can actually talk to Ty and talk to Rebel. They will understand.
Yeah, I would say that though.
You fix it up though. You be doing a lot of cuts and clips.
Who?
You do.
I'll be flashing back. Listen, I'm a fair opportunity. I promise you, everybody can get their shade because I promise you. Because
but how I mapped out though, at the end of the day, like it said, I never went against Ty music at all.
Right, but all I'm saying is
everybody. No, your little core five trying to paint a narrative.
We're gonna get on that. Let's hold it out. Let's finish this out. Just wait till the 12th episode play out. Trust me, everybody gonna have their day in court, or everybody gonna be bad at production. At some point.
They fake too. They so-called calling both fake. They fake.
I don't think. Well, we're gonna just leave that there. Listen, so, what did you think about Rebel's song?
Real Housewives of Potomac.
What did you think about Rebel's song opening up the scene for this, like the song he just released, which is Death Wish? What did you think? And who was he talking about?
He was talking about Chrissy. Yeah, Chrissy.
When I heard it open up the scene, I was like, oh, okay, cool. I've never heard this song before. Like I've heard some of it.
He just released it at midnight.
Yeah, he just released it.
Yeah,
today.
And so I was like, okay, well, this is dope. And then as the scene went on and they was getting into it, I was like, oh, it makes sense.
It makes sense. Yeah.
It makes sense.
The thing is, though, Jamie, we still trying to figure out the beef. That's why I was telling Chris, like, what's up? Like,
so you hear at this thing, which Chrissy kind of flipped it. I won't say she kind of flipped it on Rebel. She was like, what is the problem? Like, why y'all mad? You said that she was like, what's the problem with a person just not liking a person? But it's like, no, when you telling other people you don't like a person, that's the problem. So it's not Rebel creating a problem. You telling Ty, then you filmed.
I was cracking up when Chrissy said, I didn't create this beef, Rebel did.
What? That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, no, you was telling other people in the group you don't like this man. You didn't attend his event.
But Chrissy the realest, though. Chrissy the realest.
No, what I'm saying, I think I don't know, she realized what she did. I don't know. That was just like, no, you really created this by telling the group that you don't like him. He's whatever you say, and then you didn't invite him. He invited you to his event. You said the reason why you didn't come because he rude and all of that type of stuff. So you created this narrative because we filming there. That means when you filming a show, we have to talk about it. That's just how this works. So I don't think that she understood that when she was like, what's the big problem of me just not liking you? And it's like, no, you creating a narrative. You creating
it's a mental thing. But see, I don't know. That's what I was saying. I don't know if Chrissy needed to be seen. I guess
she really seemed like she was flexed. She was vexed about that thing. That's why I'm like, is she really mad at Rebel?
So she must have been best friends with Leon. We didn't know it.
Why you say? Why you?
It was Leon shit. Why you doing all that? Like it ain't you. Yeah. So Leon and her must have been best friends on the low. We don't know.
So what did you think about this scene right here when we get here and Karma and what's name and Harley going at it like
Harlem?
Look, I was like, okay, Karma, you better hold it down, bitch.
And Karma had that. You know that she didn't drop that purse one time.
Karma, like, bitch. I don't fuck with you either, though.
Did you see Harley got on? She got tights on. I just noticed those are like the little.
It was her rock star look. That's
I didn't notice that until I watched the scene.
Is that her thing?
Biker girl, the biker girl.
Yeah. Did you see Leon arm pull out?
Is that her?
I don't. I see what he got on. What the fuck, Leon? Anyway,
it was Rebel talking about. He said, "I'm not gonna argue with you." The way he said, "I'm gonna beat the shit out you in your fat
forms."
Did y'all see Harley? Harley is going in like it's her whole hand.
Don't do that. Harley did not go in on Karma. All she
said,
I
mean, like her expression. Her expression is like very like
That's that fake shit.
Because you see, Karma was kind of thrown. She was surprised. And then, of course, we go back to 1 week ago. So how did you feel about Bryson going back? Y'all had this good moment at Rebel event. Now Bryson went back to Leon. How did you feel about that now that you've seen him?
Honestly, you know what? I don't see Bryson as a friend. So if he did that, he whatever he do.
Whatever. Child. Okay. So you won't feel no. You didn't feel. You're not gonna feel.
There's no way because I don't have no ties to Bryson. Bryson, he's a light switch. 1 minute he want to be cool by y'all with me, talking about why we gotta fight all the time. Let's just be cool. We fire signs. We this and we that. We talented. Notice I said he said we talented. While he was throwing shade on me about the music. But anyway, moving on. It was just always he was trying to kumbaya with me. But then now make this shit align. You know what I'm saying? Like, make this shit make sense to me, please. And Jamie, I know that's your little friend or whatever, but he a fake ass bitch too.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
What did you think about that? So Jamie, what did you like? Okay, so this to break down. Harley is mad at Karma because Karma is saying that she liked Leon and that she would do anything basically to have Leon. And Harley saying, if you thought me and Leon was going together, why would you talk to him? So Harley it's the principal.
So Harley, I was about to call the girl Harlem. Harley thought that Karma wanted her.
Right. So I guess Bryson went back and told Leon. Bryson went back and told him that Karma revealed that she got feeling for Leon or whatever, and blase. Oh. And then it got back to Harley. So Harley and Harley was like, "Why would you try to talk to him if you saying that you think he's my man?"
Bryson, yes, you do. You see, we got interviews of you.
So how do you feel about that? How you feel like Harley had a good point? Like, why would you, if we cool or we get to know each other, why would you try to talk to Leon or do whatever you got to do to get in his good grace for him to manage you when you saying we friends or we get to know each other?
I feel like if they wasn't friends, they don't have any loyalty to one another. That's one side of it, right? Okay. Because if that's your good girlfriend, then no, he off limits. I don't really know you. I was about to call her.
It is the second time they just met, though.
Like, you're right, and I don't even really know you. I don't even know if y'all going together or not. I do know that Karma did tell me personally. I think when we were doing a shoot or something that she was only interested in Leon as a manager. So that's what she told me.
The manager, the wig line she be wearing.
The what?
The wig line that she be wearing.
Who else wig line?
She was interested in him.
Your name don't stay in my mouth.
Was interested in him as a manager. That's what she said. That's what she told me. Now, if she wanted to, do something. No,
and she gonna make it very clear. She was just doing what she got to do to get him as a manager.
So let's talk about that. What does that mean?
Let's talk about that.
What does that mean?
Do what you got to do to get him as a manager. Like, what is
saying? I guess
I'm a that.
Or Karma be on the corner
for a living, or like what does that mean?
She really
Karma be on the corners on the east side. So
oh my God, you know what? I'm not gonna get on that conversation.
Karma be on the corners.
I'm not gonna say.
When me and Ty dropped her off, she didn't want to go in the building, so she stayed on the corner till we drove off.
Well, clock out.
Now you know
clock out.
I am that.
Fuck that bitch, cuz it be the bitches that always got something to say.
I'm not gonna do that.
It be the bitches that always got something to say. Like, what the fuck? Make this shit make sense, Jamie. Make this shit make sense. It be the bitches that always got some shit to say.
I gotta go.
What did you think about? Let's move on. What did you think about Leon confront Rebel? He came straight on at Rebel. You see, Rebel eyes kind of like got stuck for a minute.
Yeah, Rebel was like, "What the fuck going on?"
So he kind of checked Rebel in so many ways. How do you feel about it?
I think Rebel felt like that came out of nowhere. Yes. And to me, watching it came out of nowhere because I'm
it was random.
It was like
I think that
about artist.
Bryson went back and told him that they was talking shit about him, which you see in a flashback. So I guess he hot. He mad.
It was a testosterone. I don't think it was. He had no reason to go at Rebel like that.
Wait, Jamie, what was it?
His testosterone. I feel like he was upset.
You see Rebel making a statement about him saying he's not he real manager. He can barely manage Harley in a studio. How he gonna manage
barely?
But that's not but Rebel has not been the only person that has said that.
That's true. Okay.
So I feel like he was angry in the moment. He heard Rebel say something, and he was like, "Attack."
Well, no. Once again, Leon came like to the scene already mad, so he already had his information.
He had a motive. Jamie.
Already like.
I feel like it was misguided still.
Yeah.
I feel like Harley was boosting.
Do you feel like Bryson was wrong for going back to tell Leon, or Bryson? That's fair ground.
I don't think it's wrong. Bryson.
I don't think it's wrong, but I also know Bryson. You know, I don't think it's wrong, but I know Bryson, and maybe Leon might have pissed him off or something. Like I said in the chat, like one thing about my friend, you piss him off, he gonna spill it. He gonna spill it.
Bryson gonna get you together.
Okay, so that's what it was.
That's what it was.
Shit hit the fan.
We move on, and Leon, like, now it's the time. Y'all got these questions. Ask me these questions. So, do you feel like the group? Because Ty was very vocal. Ty had the questions from finger to finger, and if you heard Bryson, which you didn't hear, Bryson kept saying, "Are you and Harley fucking?" Did y'all hear that?
I did.
He like, "Are you and Harley?"
That one slipped. I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, he was trying to ask it, but Bryson was so lit. It was
he didn't say it loud and clear.
Yeah. Because Tyler asked his question like, "Where's your studio? Where's your radio station? How long?"
Everybody got those questions, but where is it? I still can't find it.
Because of the boot camp situation, y'all just after that, y'all just didn't take him serious, bro.
No, before the boot camp, when he said Hardy was singing, then we heard her song.
When he was trying to give y'all breathing exercises.
Before that, when we heard the big song that they presented,
I thought y'all liked the Party Girl song.
Greg, you said you like.
Was that cut out?
It was
not the first episode. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's okay. It would have been different to the episode.
So you feel like the question was already there, Vo?
It was honestly,
and I think so too. By him being the only manager, that's why the group was not hard on him, but y'all.
We know what managers look like. Real artists know what managers look like.
I'm not gonna do this.
No, I'm just saying.
I
real
feel
artists
like
know what managers look like, what they sound like, how they talk, their terminologies. He didn't have the right terminologies. So you know what I'm saying? Like
that's true.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like
you know the language to look.
It's the terminology. So we know what a manager looked like, and that was not it. That was just somebody
from day one. So to be correct, from day one, y'all these questions was already circulating.
From day one, like I said, it and honestly, it wasn't even when Harley played her song. It was just after the fact, the conversation.
Like, got you. Yeah, because to be honest, he was talking more than his artist.
There you go. There we have it.
Like I said in the chat.
There we have it.
Dollar store version of
so at this point, though, Leon still can't bring himself together because at this point, him and Rebel stopped talking, and then he went back and checked Rebel again and said, what he said, "You shut the fuck up." And Rebel like, "What?" Like right before this thing.
I don't think that was.
I think Leon took too many of the heart pills. You know, he take heart pill for that pacemaker. I think he kind of took a double dose. I don't think he remembered the first dose that he took, so he took another one. And you know that shit does that. I'm in the medical field, so I know. So certain medications, controlled substance B to be that will do that to your
head. Come on. You know what you're talking about, but clock out.
You know what? I'm not gonna say, but I would say. Bo Karma, which I will see next episode. Bo Karma and Leon filmed a scene before this scene, and Leon energy was totally different.
The same motherfucking day, Jamie. The same fucking day. He sit out there. I told him in his face. I said, y'all gonna see that shit. I directly said in his face, whether it was rude or not. I said what I said. He gave me this whole little soft wanna be vulnerable nigga, and then tell me his whole life story. Y'all gonna see this shit because this nigga look stupid right here. And then he talking about Vo gonna get something too. When I'm gonna get? You just told me you finna die, bitch. You told me you want to kill yourself. What? The same day.
I think it was a day. It was one day before. It wasn't on the same day, but it was the same week.
It was in close proximity.
Yes,
They were so fucking close.
very close. Yeah, very close. But after that, Christy come up and Bryson, of course, get right to work and said he heard Ty said Christy event didn't happen because he had no money and he had no music.
It got.
Wait, Jamie!
And Ty like, what?
Wait, no. There's the fact that Ty said this shit. And then it came back and said, Chris ain't got the fucking money to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Yo, I was really fucking laughing. Nobody do fake laughs or some shit, but I was laughing for real. I was really. Ty said, well, your old girl, so good shit, Mr. Meth, that she call her broke bitch.
This thing closed out the show, and it closed out the show.
It was it. That was it. It was it.
So,
That was it.
what did y'all feel about that scene? Do you feel like Bryson had a point, but he was just too drunk to say what he heard?
Honestly, I think Bryson did have a point. Honestly, Bryson did have a point. But Bryson, I just feel like when you have all the receipts, all the receipts, all the details, and then you do that shit. You just did it because Ty and you're trying to make it, it's still you want to keep the shit going with you and Ty.
Yeah, he's still mad at Ty.
Try to do that whole little breakage between Chrissy and Ty, and Ty said the shit.
Well, he said in his confessional though, Christy always comes to him for his support. That's why.
But I can see that because what I saw around them, when I first found out they were friends, it was like that. It was like a Chrissy rely on Ty.
No, what I'm saying, Bryson said the reason why he said in his confessional, he was like, he wanted to say something about it because Chrissy always come to him, and I guess
come to Bryson.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Oh wow, you learn something new every day.
That's what he said. So I don't know how true that is. So what did you
drunk or sober? Oh, okay, we're not gonna answer that. Okay, whatever.
I don't know. So what did you think about that, James? Do you feel like Bryson, like Bo had a good point? Have all your receipts first, or be sober enough to how do you feel about it?
I feel like Bryson truly had the receipts. I don't know if he articulated it all the way like he should have, because him and Ty, they both say they both good, but I don't believe it. I ain't believe it since our show, and I don't believe it to today. But I feel like Bryson he couldn't split his energies, between Chrissy and Ty.
I can see that.
It was like, I have smoke for you, but really, Ty also, bitch.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah, it's like it's a lot. No, that's that. Okay, what did y'all think?
It's not giving pick a side though.
Yeah. What did y'all think about this part? What it flashed back 5 weeks ago when Chrissy said Ty is his friend. They guys on the phone. They was talking. Like it showed like they bessies.
Production is messy.
Would you say James production messy?
No, I'm saying this was in the first episode where we cut it. What did y'all?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie.
Chrissy said it. He said Ty was his.
Order in the court. Order in the motherfucking court. Wait.
So do you feel like Ty was really wrong after watching it, or what?
Honestly, truthfully speaking, Ty may have been wrong, by doing that. But at the end of the day, it's like I said, they probably had little issues with.
Yeah, and Ty said Chrissy stole money from him.
Yeah, the money part. Like, we just found that out tonight, Jamie. Chrissy. So tonight we just found out that Chrissy was trying to steal money from Ty, or Chrissy stole money from Ty.
That's why he said that, Jamie.
That's the breaking news of real life and music. But yeah, so Chrissy is a broke bitch. That's what we got from her.
You know what?
No, we reviewing. We doing the summary.
It sounds like you believe that. I ain't gonna lie. You said that real like.
I don't know. Look. All I know is They say they don't like they mix and masters. I just know sometimes you gotta pay extra money for shit. I just know. I know. I'm just gonna say like
Listen, you get the regular package. I just want the regular package.
just
not
the regular look.
Not the
You go in
surprise.
and record, and you're done. Just send it to me, and I submit it later.
Yeah, she said I'm gonna show, and we're gonna show the rest of the footage. But she said y'all was, yeah, we're gonna show. But she said her and Ty was really good friends.
Oh yeah, I just met Chrissy the first time on the show.
Yeah, I know that. But Ty said she lied. Ty said, ask her, do she know my family? Beside my uncle who allowed her to have a party. Not allowed. Not
well, you know, Ty has the connections for the LGBT community.
Yeah, Ty very plugged in for that.
Very plugged in. You know, Ty is the original ATLian. So
that part, I think he's the only ATLian on the show.
Yeah, so Ty, you're gonna have a connection, and then of course, when they see Ty doing Ty thing, they're gonna be like, "Yo, how I do this? How I do that?" And it's so happy to Chrissy.
Yeah. And she did say that. She said, "Remember, I think she said I used to call him for everything or something like that when I first."
And see, that's my point. But see, people be forgetting shit that they say. That's my point, Jamie. That'd be my point, Greg. They be forgetting.
So, what you mean by that? You think Chrissy renege on something or something?
I just feel like, okay, cool. Chrissy may think Ty is fake because of sharing that information. Chrissy probably felt trustworthy into Ty by sharing information if it's about his finances, right?
But Chrissy saying that's not the case, though. She not admit that she said
this thing. But so did she give you the real reason why that shit got canceled?
She said the engineer. Remember, she said
twice. I'm talking about, okay, what's the second time?
I knew about 3 parties, but we was only gonna film 2 of them. So
what about the second one? Is what I'm asking.
So we did the second one. The second one is next week.
Okay, so we're gonna find out why she canceled the second one.
Exactly. We're gonna find out why she exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, Jamie, we're gonna find that shit out next week.
Yeah. I heard about 3, but we was only gonna film 2.
The 2. Okay. So we're gonna find that shit out next week.
No, she do have her party next
week. Sound like the first
and the girls show up. It's giving very much. The girl showed up, ate her food, and still had an opinion
about. And had an opinion after they ate that free food and drank their drinks. I didn't even go, but I mean,
yeah, you didn't go, but they came there and so how did you feel about? Let me ask y'all about this though, because it's a valid point. How y'all feel about Vay saying twice he knew what Ty said, but he right there the whole time just sitting right there?
How you know what? Honestly, Vay be trying to play this little neutral person, but Vay fake as fuck too. He fake as fuck. Vay be trying to play neutral.
Everybody getting smoked tonight.
No, I'm just saying because we've been real. Y'all been waiting for this lie. Y'all been waiting for Vo to talk. So we here. My thing is this.
So you feel like they was fake for not saying nothing? What you?
My thing, yes. If you consider Chris as your friend.
Okay.
Well,
yes. Yes.
No. Because Vay had just met Christy too, just like you met Christy.
But Vay was more leaning towards Christy to get to know them because they had a little clique already trying to form.
Okay. Well, I don't know. That's a possibility.
It was a possibility. We saw it. That's why they got 4-5 now. We saw it. We see it.
What I'm saying is,
wait.
So Vay didn't say nothing. Like he's a church mouse.
And this is my thing. You remember how Rebel called
now this is another valid point. He even said in his confessional, Bryson his mom. So he felt like you can tell that he kind of felt a sense. I probably should have said something, but he was like, "You should be taking up for me. I shouldn't be taking up for you."
Jamie, what that sound like to you? Honestly, what that sound like to you? I want to hear Jamie because
I'm gonna say this right. I'm gonna say this. I feel like no one, because I didn't know Vay and Chrissy were close. No, I didn't know, right? So I thought like
no, they're not cool. They're not cool. Everybody's relationship is still the same. That's new to each other. Nobody
at that point.
Now
at that point, because now they're best friends. They known each other for 20 plus years.
Chrissy and Lottie was closer. I can say that. I do know that because remember, Chrissy was riding to set with Lottie.
So they're not close right here at this point.
No. They kind of want to be cool with everybody.
Okay, cool. Well, so to that point, again, if you my good Judy, I must speak my piece. That's just me. But also, like I said in the chat, you got to ask the right questions, Chrissy.
You did say that. You said, I remember.
You got to ask the right. You have to ask the right questions instead of going. Did you say something about like what did you like? What was said when this was brought up? What was your thoughts on it? A, B, C, D. You have to ask the right questions because, of course, if shit hit the fan. Oh, I didn't say nothing about your music. No, I didn't say
you
that.
see how that
I mean,
look?
and I apply.
Jamie,
And I apply.
you see how that switch up?
Rebel.
That's the switch up.
Rebel.
But hold on, Jamie.
Because Rebel stood on his shit.
Jamie, you see the switch up though? They're the same bitches that be talking about they the realest. The same
but
bitches.
But then also in the confessionals.
The same bitches that say they're the realest. The same bitches. You see that? You see that?
I'm just a viewer.
Right
I'm on break right now. Real life and philanthropy. We on break. No, I'm just a viewer right now.
Right here, guys. Right here. Do y'all see right here, Lottie? Do you see Lottie being into Ty? She said, "Did you say that? Did y'all catch? Did you watch that part?"
Where is this at?
Here it come right here. After Bryson going on and on, you finna hear Lottie. Lottie, like you gonna see her like standing, like she looked at him. Here it come right here. Right here.
Not caught in 4K. I'm screaming.
You see, she like, did you say that? So
you gotta ask the right questions.
Gotta ask. I have to give that. And Ty, Bryce said, and Ty didn't never say that she was broke. At least not on camera that we have. So if we would have showed it if he said it on camera.
But it still was not enough money. So if it's not enough money, it's broke.
Right, but it's broke.
Next
episode, it's some more stuff come up. So trust me, it's some stuff. But in this episode, he never did say broke.
Okay, he didn't have enough money. That's what Ty said. Not enough money.
I can do some budgeting for y'all cast. Y'all just
he wasn't able to support. He wasn't able to
support. The only reason she would know because she told
he wasn't able to support.
Oh wow. Okay.
You see the comments. Ty speaking for itself. That's facts.
Do you feel like? How did you feel? Do you feel like Lottie was missing this episode tonight, Bo?
Honestly, like Lottie be saying about me.
What she said about you?
What Bo got to do with it? But bitch, we meeting up together.
Oh,
you know what? I get it. I get it. It's the confessions after we have our problems. I get it. But we got to talk about in the scene. We got to talk about when it was happening. Baby girl, don't try to act like you don't know why I'm here because you knew that call she said, Bo and Lottie.
I guess she was saying she didn't think you were going to have too much of
No. You play the same shit that you played for me. The same thing.
I'm just saying, I was kind of Lottie told Chrissy. Oh, Lottie told Chrissy T. That's why.
See, that's the real bitches, Lottie and Chrissy, right? Ain't they Mario and Luigi?
Wait,
there you
go. Lottie told Chrissy T.
You
so Lottie told me Chrissy T. And that's why she asked her.
When they talk about somebody that's relevant, that's when you get all the real shit. When you talk about somebody that's relevant, that's when you get all the real shit. You see that?
My God. So wait, stop. So are you saying that Lottie told Christy information business?
He said Lottie told me Chrissy's tea. That's why she asked that.
But look though, they already said
ain't they friends?
But Greg, they started clicking up right then. They were clicked up there. That's
what I'm saying. They was clicked up there.
You knew that, but you knew that. That was Chrissy Uber driver. That's how they both arrived at the same time.
Not Uber drive. They know that. Friends can drive with friends. Friends can drive with friends to extent.
Well, that's what happened. They came
Uber driver.
Saw when they clicked up. You know they were close.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like Lottie said that about.
So when Lottie said that, but who the real is now, bitch? You look crazy. These bitches they be forgetting. No, they be forgetting the shit they be saying, but then when they come back and track because they got a problem with the big three, it's like, oh, everybody fake. But bitch, you forgot what the shit you said, bitch.
So if Lottie said this to Ty about Christy, this gonna change everything.
Everything. And the bitch fake. Lottie is the fake bitch. Point blank.
Okay,
period.
bro, calm down, bro.
No, I'm just saying these are bitches. I be quiet though, Jamie. I know you don't see me interacting, but they be the main ones. Lottie, Chrissy's, the Bays. You know what I'm saying? The Bryson, the Karmas. They be the main ones talking about their realists and
Not
this
the
and that.
Bryson and the
But they do
Karmas.
shit like that though. They do shit like that.
I'm gonna go get
we
someone
found
to
out
drink.
Christy allegedly stole money from Ty, and we found out Lottie allegedly told Christy
Tonight. We found
Wait,
that
so when did y'all find this out?
tonight.
This is what Ty put in the chat.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
What chat?
He put it
in the. Oh, I didn't see it.
No. Oh, he did. You know what? He did start calling Lottie fake.
But this exactly.
Sure
but this is the thing.
Sure
but this is the thing.
He
Lottie be trying to be this black power, girl power, and all this bullshit. But she really behind a wolf.
Oh my God, he did start calling Lottie fake.
Behind a wolf mask. We did. I even told you that, Greg. I was like, something ain't right about Lottie.
And remember, I always ask y'all that. Why y'all? Because
it's something ain't right about Lottie. Now I respect Lottie, but something ain't right about you, baby girl. Like, I don't know. It's just I don't know.
My God. So do Christy know? Well, I want to do Christy.
Christy just found out tonight.
Child, Christy ain't got no friend on their cast. Oh my God, girl.
Look, Christy just found out tonight. What? You ain't got no friends, Chrissy.
Well, I would say friends. Bryson have said everything because he don't do poker.
Bryson, but that's Bryson. We know Bryson.
No. Because he writing the chat. That's why.
Okay. I'm gonna say Bryson be telling us about ourselves in our face. We ain't gotta worry about Bryson. You know what I'm saying? We don't worry about Bryson. We know Bryson gonna say what he gotta say when he gotta say.
Other people that you could.
It's the other people. This is what I'm talking about. And the fact that I be reading shit. I've been quiet, but I be reading shit, and I be like,
I do remember Todd Starr calling Lottie fake, and he was just like, I used to like, why, like Lottie, you know what I mean? I'm going off surface because I don't know unless you say it on camera. So I did notice his
allegedly.
But I do know that his energy did shift from Lottie. Like he really wasn't feeling Lottie anymore. Like
I think you know what Lottie got. I don't think it's him. This is Lottie cloud. Lottie always have a cloud anyway. It's like a cloud.
Lottie have a cloud. You think?
It's a cloud. Her Lottie energy to be like, I'm gonna talk to you, but I don't know. I'm not human. Also, I don't know.
But I ain't never got that from Lottie. Well, I ain't y'all cast member, so I ain't.
Wow.
See, Jamie, I ain't never get that. Like her energy. It's the energy Lottie be bringing. Like,
so Lottie allegedly told Ty Christy business about not having no money.
But this is the thing. But see, I didn't know Lottie and Chrissy was that close.
I sort of figured out.
I figured out it was close.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know. I saw Lottie one time. I met him at the same event that Tyler and Red was at, and I told Lottie I liked the song, the motherfucking fire, the only song I ever heard. Yeah, that's all I heard. So that's all I know of Lottie. But yeah, I met Lottie there, and I was like, okay, this is a vibe or whatever, and I just knew. Like,
okay, maybe at that point, I'm just playing the devil advocate. Do you think she did tell Ty that, but she wasn't as close to Chrissy at the time, and she probably
like I was just about to say that. I was about to say Chrissy and Lottie just got friends when they came on the show, right?
Right, but apparently she told Ty on the show too.
But before the show, it was Ty and Lottie.
Right, they was cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can say before the show, it was me, Rebel, Ty, and Lottie. It was us. Mm-hmm. Before we even got on this show, before we did all that. So like whatever transpired between us it ain't got always do with the fucking show. We ain't never.
That's interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Ty and Rebel say they really were never close to Lottie like that.
No, honestly, I wouldn't see that because when I did come around Ty and Rebel, I didn't see Lottie. But there's that one time when it's an open event, and that was the only time I saw Lottie, so I can't really speak on that. But Lottie is I guess I don't know what the fuck Lottie doing. What is Lottie doing? The fuck?
She got that motherfucker.
Wow, okay, well
that's all we heard. That's all we know. She got the fire. We know that. Okay, bitch. What else can we know, Lottie? We know you got the motherfucking fire. What else can we know?
After that, something else. Ty did admit that because he never did say what Bryson said, but you can hear me asking him, do he think he probably should have said something to Christy? Was she not blindsided? So what did y'all feel about this scene when he did admit?
I do feel like Ty the lawyer. Okay, at the moment in the time, because I think if I'm not mistaken, Ty and Chrissy was still kind of considered friends.
I think so too.
I
Yeah.
feel like Ty loyalty could have been more so to Chrissy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And in that situation, and not I think certain things don't have to be thrown out there just like this, especially to Bay. You don't even know Bay. You don't know
Right,
that.
yeah, I get that point. I didn't see
You know what
that
I'm saying? You
point.
don't know if that bitch messy in that, but you know Chrissy. You know what I'm
I see
saying?
what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just Ty didn't have to say all that, but at the end of the day, we didn't know Bay, so I'm pretty sure she know Bay gonna talk to them niggas or not. So
Yeah. What did you feel about that scene? This scene right here, Jamie, when Todd, because he never did say what Bryson said, but he did. I did ask him about maybe he should have said something about that situation.
Yeah, I definitely think he should have said something. Like what Vo was saying. At that point, I know they, whatever their friendship is, whatever, like right now, but at that point, because
They
Christy
is
from
still,
his confessionals, he
yeah,
spoke
he was like
highly of
he's highly a
Ty.
Ty.
He
Yeah,
spoke
yeah.
highly of Ty. Hey, Ty is the first person I met here. XYZ, ABCDEFG, XYZ. He was speaking highly of Ty, and
Bay be
for
so excited to be with anybody. It can be a fucking ant on the road. You, oh my god, you're an ant, and you want to be my friend. You want to be my friend, ant? Oh my god, we want
no,
No,
we're
you
not
wrong.
talking about Bay. Be quiet.
I'm just want to throw that out. Because you said Bay.
I'm sorry. I meant
You
Christy.
sure did, yeah.
Chris, my bad.
There you go. Yeah,
Christy,
yeah.
Christy
Yeah,
was
because
speaking
like
highly of
Jamie
Ty.
said, Christy and all Christy confessionals,
Mm-hmm.
what y'all seen tonight, it was all like, I don't believe you. You're random. Ty's my friend.
But the
Like,
core
The only
five.
the only the only person that Christy believed was Bryson because she was like, "Oh well, Bryson ain't never told to her. Bryson ain't never told a lie or whatever. Bryson always
but she was
honest."
still conflicted though because Ty her friend.
Exactly.
Right. And so
Exactly.
let's take that, right? Put a pin right there. For me to have that information, I would think the relationship or the friendship was mutual. And if
Right.
I thought the friendship was mutual, Ty, girl, you could have been a friend to
I
your
would say that
friend.
too. So I could have been a better friend at that moment. At that moment,
Yeah.
because they didn't fall out by then. By then they were still
Got
cool.
you.
So
That's true. That's true. They were
I
still,
feel
yeah.
like Ty could have protected Chris a little more and didn't have to pull it out like that.
Yeah. Cause mama walked off like it was, yeah.
But I mean,
Mama
then
closed the
again,
scene with a walk off.
Chrissy attitude be fucked up sometimes too. So they know each other enough to how to handle each other. So
Yeah, that's true too. That's true.
so that's we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to Rebel with his diss record. How do you feel about Rebel? Like, he stayed for after all the shenanigans, he just dealt with Leon. He won't miss Christy to come, and he got the speaker with the phone and said, as an artist, I feel like we should channel our music, our
Put
frustration
in the music.
in our music. So how did you feel about that? Like, and the fact that Christy didn't know about the song either. So she was kind of blindsided again.
Chrissy recorded though. Honestly, when it comes to artists, a real artist, should I say, a lot of time we put our emotions in our music, regardless you know about it or not. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I'm pretty sure Chrissy catch on. I don't think Chrissy's slow like Karma, but I'm pretty sure Chrissy caught on what was going on, and you heard the song, and then boom, there you go. And you knew it was coming because at the end of the day, we've been trying to tell you get to know Rebel, and you still rejected it. And you want to have this problem with Rebel for what reason? I don't know, because that's supposed to be the damn manager or whoever the fuck Leon's supposed to be at the moment. And that's their problem.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I think she bit off more than she can chew because I think when
my point. You know what? I ain't say that shit, Greg, but that be my hair like
because for her to say, for her to be mad at Rebel, it's kind of like, as a viewer, you'd be like, but you've been
you
telling
just said
yeah. So it was kind of
what
like,
are you be talking? What are we talking about?
yeah. So that's the part I'm saying. Like, I think she probably didn't realize how reality TV worked, that like it's gonna be brought up again.
But the thing is, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got my flashbacks, but at the end of the day, these bitches be forgetting what they be saying. They still be forgetting what they be saying, whether if it caught on a fucking confessional or not. Bitch, you said it.
And she and you notice this, she was okay with the song at first.
Yo, exactly. Might get a problem. You heard it.
I don't think she picked up.
She was smiling and laughing.
It was about
and recorded. Jamie, do you not see?
I don't think she
did a fucking.
You don't think she realized that was about her at that point?
I don't think she did because she was vibing too hard.
Right, and then she got mad when it was over. You know what? I think no. I think when Rebel got into the diss, like when he was saying, "You dusty, you smell towel where she come from, get back to Philly." I think when he started to talk about her in the song, that's when she probably got offended. Because at first she was vibing, she had the camera out
because she didn't know it was about her.
Jamie. I wish that. Oh my God, Greg, you need to do better with this damn lineup of the episode. But I guess the next Wednesday, you're going to see this shit. You're going to see.
I don't think she knew it.
You don't think she knew the diss was about her?
She knew.
Not until.
I mean,
as a viewer. Not until, like, again, like she heard Rebel talking about her. I don't think she knew it was about her. Like, homegirl was in her phone, like.
No.
And then there was a moment where she put it down. You know what I mean? She was like,
"Now it's the moment she put it down." When she realized it was down.
She knew. She was like, "Oh, okay, this is about me." Okay. No, ma'am.
And you notice why was everybody quiet? Everybody else is quiet. Nobody really drunk talking, but everybody just listened to the record.
I think. Did Rebel talk about this track with the cast?
I think no. Of
course, with us,
I'm sure Bo and I knew. The other cast did not know. Nobody.
Yeah, we knew about it, but yeah.
So allegedly, let's say Chrissy event happened. They was gonna pull up.
Let me tell you about
Rebel was gonna pull up to the event allegedly.
Was it invite? Okay, so first you said allegedly, but was anybody invited?
Everybody was invited.
Okay, so it would have been allegedly. Okay, it'll be like.
What I'm saying, no, Rebel wasn't invited, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I saw that.
He wasn't, so he was gonna come anyway, from what I heard.
Correct.
He was gonna pull up anyway.
Right, and he was gonna play this record at her event.
Oh, I didn't know that. No.
From what I heard.
This
pull up to one of my events, playing some music. I'm putting your ass out.
But they only got so much power, Jamie.
You don't feel that
you gotta get the power.
I said mine. I said me.
You gotta get the power that you paid for.
I'm a different type of person.
You gotta get the power that you paid for. You only pay for bathroom security. That's all you're gonna get. When they pass the bathroom line, that's all you're gonna get. If you pay for front door security, that's how you're gonna get that. You gotta pay for it.
So y'all really,
y'all
really don't believe that she knew that this song was about her?
I think she found out when she kind of heard on like why they were there and Rebel played it.
Yeah, I think because it was in front of everybody and she started hearing what he was saying about her.
Yeah.
That's when,
but
the thing is, you only know something. You only know something that's about you if it's true.
Okay, that makes sense. I see what you mean by that.
You only know something that's about you when you know it's true, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Ain't that right, Jamie? You only know something that's about you when you know it's true.
After that, she told Rebel I would drop my location. She said,
we was at the same place. Why y'all need your location? I can do that right there.
And then Lottie was actually laughing at Rebel when he was rapping. Did y'all
Lottie a joke?
Play it.
Yeah, play that part.
Okay, no shade. Lottie was laughing. You see right here.
You know what? Lottie don't mean
case my GOAT-esque qualities.
Is that why the speaker's
you know,
that's the first one. Is that why the speaker here?
Okay. Death Wish is an amazing track where I was just very much so inspired by the current events that were going on with the group, and I felt the need to express myself. So yeah, Death Wish. This is Death Wish. This is Death Wish.
And then Lottie gonna what's name shade. She gonna say, "What my shades at?" Y'all.
If you don't like me, that's fine. But
you know,
Watch
the
your
fucking
mouth.
go. Watch your mouth.
You was serious. Oh, was this your whole thing, bitch?
Yo, I already told y'all niggas. Stop playing. You bitches got a death wish. Cause bitch, why would you test this? Bitches suicidal, yeah, they moving real reckless. Oh, you mad cause I'm the best bitch? Well, bitch, go get your whip, you done made a fucking bitch got a death wish. Cause bitch, why would you test this? Bitches suicidal, yeah, they moving real reckless. Oh, you mad cause I'm the best
No,
bitch?
I'm gonna let you
Go
do
get your
it.
whip
Do
cause
what
you
you
done
do
made a
with it.
fucking death wish. I'm writing fucking diss tracks, but bitch, y'all this you wanna hit, cause if we got beef, then I miss that. Hey, yo,
I
Philly,
need to
come get
know
y'all
who
Chris
stalking
back.
me
He in Atlanta,
and
say he
time
Chrissy now, so I hope y'all got that bitch back. Oh, you on the moment, here you go. I'm only gonna say this one, so bitch, go put this on your stereo. You mad,
You see Lottie laughing. It seemed like she knew about this record.
stupid, and you scary, hoe. But beef,
That's your friend though.
It feel like she know about it. Me
That's
looking
your
at it,
friend.
See,
man, with the
Your
don't it
friend.
feel like she know about it, like her body energy?
I,
Like
That's
it's
your
very much
friend.
I,
like,
That's your
bully
friend.
puts you in the
I
wrong
feel like
scenario.
Who
See,
you
the funny
talking
thing
about?
is I won't have to lift a finger to push you way back like them bitches do on Jerry Springer. I'm still questioning like, hey, yo, Ty, why'd you have to bring her? Cause I will make her disappear. I hope you got to film her. She ain't even really worth it, but I had to show this bitch if you gon' move, you better move with a fucking purpose. You stupid bitches really fucking worthless. Got you out here canceling your parties cause you out here looking.
she had got you out to. So Rebel knew about the party counseling too. How he know about
why'd
the
you
record?
pause it right there?
That's your
I'm screaming.
friend.
You see
That's
her?
your friend.
You see Lottie
Why'd you
laughing.
pause it right
That's
there?
your friend.
You see? So it sounds like she
Cause bitch, why would you test this? Bitches suicidal, yeah, they moving real reckless. Oh, you mad cause I'm the best bitch? Oh, bitch,
Jamie.
you hear. Give me them
Jamie.
glasses.
I
go
not
get your
present.
whip cause you done made a
No,
fucking
okay,
bitch
this
got a
is
death wish.
So
Hold
she
on,
took
hold on,
it.
hold on. Hold on. I now present you the core five, Jamie.
The core five.
This is
Who the
the
core
core
five?
five. But you see how they acting?
Wow,
You
that's
see
Oh
the
yeah, it
cool.
is
fake
five
shit?
of them.
So
But they
Bryson,
quick.
Chrissy,
I'm
Betty.
confused now.
Jamie,
I'm
we
really
all
confused.
are. I'm confused too. I'm
I'm really
confused too.
confused. Like genuinely,
I'm
I'm
confused when you
confused.
told me she was a damn woman. I'm confused.
They both chill out. You need
I'm
to calm
confused.
down.
I don't give a fuck. I'm confused, Jamie. I've
Calm
been
down,
confused.
Bo. You
I've
is
been confused.
now
I've
make
been
your point, Jamie.
confused.
What you were saying? Because I think Bo is like trying to go in.
I'm
No,
so
I've been confused.
I'm confused on a couple things. But yeah, I see Lottie's
You see
body
her
language,
body
right?
energy.
Yeah, I do.
Fake.
I do see my boo Vay. I do see Vay a little bit. You know, I feel like he knew a little bit about it too.
I think he
You
did.
know.
I think he did know, and yeah, it's
Okay, all
something.
right,
Yeah, you kind of
and
right
no tea, no
because
shade,
it's
no tea,
something
no.
happened before we got there, so they probably did have a upper hand of knowing because something did happen that night for him to know. So yeah,
No tea, no shade. I see Ty too.
of course Ty knew about it.
And so
Ty
like,
wasn't, but Ty wasn't really standing on that shit though.
and he wasn't. And,
Yeah, Ty wasn't
but
really standing on that shit though.
now that you play it, Chrissy knew it was about her. Chrissy knew it was about
Yeah, you see now she in her
She
phone.
knew it. She knew
She
it. She knew it was about her.
she's in her
She's
phone
probably
now.
trolling right now.
Jamie, Jamie, check your Wi-Fi, Jamie.
Bryson said he really want to
I
listen to
know
the
talking about Wi-Fi.
I saw that. Bryce is so shady.
But yeah, so it do feel
We
like
know Bryson wasn't
Lottie,
listening.
it's trying to feel like Lottie knew about the song, just her energy.
But that's they core five though. That's they family though,
But they
Jamie.
didn't even come to court 5 to after filming though. It was
But
like
it's still they family. Bitch, through the whole season they was sticking by each other. So
Bay is kind of like he probably knew a little bit, and Ty like he over it because after this Ty leave he left
I
after.
think they knew a little bit.
I think so too because like I said, something did happen that night for him to know, which yeah. So I think Bay probably did have a heads up.
I'm confused.
Yeah, but I think Lottie and Chrissy was kind of forming a friendship, but she was still friends with Rebel too. So she probably was like she probably felt in the middle as well. You
Do
know what I mean?
Lottie even know what the definition of friends mean? I'm just asking.
I don't know. Why would she know?
Because it's just so like, you know, for the people that say
Yeah,
they're really, it's just a lot of switch ups that be going on. They talk about me switching up in my confessions, but they've been switching up throughout the whole season. Make this shit make sense. Make this shit make sense. Then I will listen to what you got to say about me. Till you make your shit make sense, I will listen.
Got you. So what did y'all think the finals part? What did you think when Christy dipped and she said she got a song coming out, and Lottie said to her, you can hear in the background, don't forget what she said, make your hit, make your something, she said, and then Christy said, I'm gonna make a real hit. So what did y'all feel about Christy exit?
Do I gotta answer this question?
Yeah, I would like to know how you feel about her exit.
You know what? I respect Chrissy. I respect Chrissy. I just, you know, I don't know. I don't know, Chrissy. Jamie, wait, you know what? I do know. If Chrissy calm down with her music. If Chrissy sounds like she ain't trying to fight everybody, maybe we can get maybe we could get something that's more relatable to us in the community. But we don't want to fight all the time, Chrissy. Damn, okay, it's Chrissy, bitch. We know. We know.
It's Chrissy,
bitch.
You know, they was chanting at her event next week. It's Chrissy, bitch.
Yeah, you know, we know that. It's Chrissy, bitch, exclamation. We're not gonna forget. We get it. Okay. All right, we hear you. We hear the Chrissy bitch song. We hear the Blossoms and the other song. We hear you, Chrissy. You know, we just trying to figure out what's going on with you and Rebel. Like, why is this a thing? You know, that's it.
Chrissy and Rebel got something going on?
You would think so.
Oh, the beef. Sorry.
You would
my bad. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
You would think so. You would think they had something going on the way Chrissy kept dragging the shit along. You would.
Wow.
But in reality, they didn't even know each other. They just met each other, and Chrissy had a problem because Rebel was very opinionated to the manager who was supposed to be conducting the breathing treatment or whatever the fuck we were doing in Piedmont Park at 83 degrees, you know, whatever that was. And she had a problem with Rebel addressing the manager. So I don't know if the manager and Chrissy were fucking or she want Rebel. I don't know, Jamie, but that's how it started.
Yeah. So, Bo, I have the other questions for you. Can you explain this scene right here for us? Hold up.
I'm a little confused.
Your artist is struggling.
You are not on my level, and you don't know how to take.
But that's not what
because
you
you
said.
don't have the same. I've never told you.
Tell me the level that you're on.
Bryson did have a point. You know, no shade, Ty. No shade. But Bryson, from the music, the lyrics, the production quality, Ty.
Great.
You don't stand a chance with Bryson.
So let's talk about that, bro. Let's get into that. What did you mean by that?
You know, and Greg, let's not play. You know, when you asked me, we were talking about producers. And you know, and Greg, no, because you know what, Greg, you fixed that shit up perfect. But you know,
no, listen, that's
we were talking about producers in that moment.
Okay, I got you, bro. I'm finna get you the link, bro. You made that.
We talking about producers.
See, you gotta own it, bro.
I did own that shit.
Right,
I said what I said.
But it was not about the producer. I asked you a straight question, and what I'm gonna do.
We were talking about producers, and then we went on talking about the quality sound.
But okay,
that's what we talked about.
So it's since it's a problem of that, you don't believe that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you the clip, and let me finish.
No, I know what we talked about.
But I asked you a straight out question about as an artist.
I said the production of Bryson music is better than Ty, and that's what I said.
That's what all you said, and I only show what you said. So
no, but it was trying to make it seem like I said Bryson music is better than Ty. I never said Bryson music was better than Ty. I said production. That's what I said. Production.
We only show what you said in the confessional. We didn't add or take away. it was not about the producer. We gonna show the clip because we're not gonna. I see that you're having a hard problem with standing on what you said. You said it. I'm sorry. You said you made those things. You made the statement.
I said.
So are we gonna? Okay, so you don't feel like Bryson music is better, is what I was gonna follow up with you.
Like I said, production of Bryson music is better than the production of Ty music. That's what I said. I never said.
So that's what you meant. That's not what you said. Is that what you meant?
No, I'm just saying because that's what we're talking about.
I'm asking you now. This is the time you can either take it away or double down on. I'm asking you.
This is what it is. The production. I never said Ty. I never said Bryson music was better than Ty. I said production. He can have the worst lyrics ever. And I can like Ty lyrics better than Bryson's.
You can. I'm just simply saying I asked you a question. Who music was better? That's what you said. It's point blank period. It's not
I never said Ty music was better than Bryson. Bryson music better
you only said in what's in the clip.
Okay, that's what it was.
Right. So that's the only thing I'm asking you about is what you said in the clip.
That's what I said.
So I guess what you said is
he said what the fuck he said.
Why did nigga?
Oh, hey, Rebel.
Why did nigga got
Everybody got a crown?
Because I'm the motherfucking king.
Let me go dust my crown off.
Say it again.
We all got crowns.
I'm the motherfucking king.
I was saying, Bo, you made the statement, and I just want to get clarity.
No, this is clarity, and I talked to Ty about that. I mean, it's the same thing.
You meant the production of things is better.
And Greg, come on now.
Greg.
Yeah.
You said what you said in the confession.
But like I said, it's a valid opinion, and he said what he said.
That's what I'm saying. And so I didn't never go against.
That's what I'm asking you.
I never went against Ty music.
Once again
because we must admit we have realized that there's a lot of work that gets done to Bryson's music.
Mm-hmm.
So props
that's true.
To get him to sound the way he sounds.
Okay.
As we can see, motivation, devotion, reputation, meditation, medication, application.
I hear what you said, Bo, but it just sounds feel like you're not
fornication.
standing on what you said. That's
No,
all.
it's new.
Maybe you didn't mean what you said. Maybe you meant the production. But I asked you a blank question, which
I just remember us talking about the producer.
I'm gonna show you the raw confessional so you can see the line of
No, I know what I said, but I'm saying we were talking about the producers at first, and I carried on about the producers.
Right. So say
when
that.
I recorded with
you. To me, you trying to say as if I was.
Hold up, Greg. Don't be trying to come on here and check Bo like this.
No, I'm not checking Bo.
You think you Chrissy?
No, it was.
You think you Chrissy? You think you come in and just
brother, chill out, chill out. I was still saying that. I asked the question.
I'm going to continue to ask the question. I didn't back down. I said what I'm saying. I never went against it.
Right.
He checking you like Chrissy checked everybody.
I'm just saying you try to make it seem like I went against it.
Okay.
That's how you put it. That's how you edit it.
No. It's a recap of what happened last time. So we can't put the whole conversation in. People mind go think what they want to think.
Right.
So Greg, hold on. Could I ask the question?
Yes.
What are you saying that was said?
Okay, I was from
what
what
is
I
your
heard,
interpretation of what was said?
My interpretation was Bo was trying to say that I manipulate the situation and I manipulate the scene. I asked him the question was who production better, and what I did, I changed his answer. No, when you answered that,
right?
You probably meant that, but I asked you a straight question. Who music?
The whole point. I mean, saying Bryson production better than Ty.
Right, but no. Before you said that, though, you made a statement before. You made a statement before saying that I did something in a situation. That's what I'm addressing. I'm not addressing.
No, okay, so since we're addressing that, it's not the fact of that. It's just the fact that at the end of the day, whatever I said, I never still, regardless if it may seem like it, I never went against Ty music.
I never said you went.
I'm just saying how it was played. And then you know how
that's the last time. What happened last time, Bo? You can't put it's a.
But it was just that's how the narrative got created about me wanting to get Ty.
But you made those statements though. Let
me say this. I don't think
you're not owning it. We're gonna just leave it right there. What you were saying, Jamie.
I don't think. I can see how low is.
Jamie, your Wi-Fi.
Right.
Go check your Wi-Fi, girl.
Go back to you, Rebel. Your Wi-Fi.
God damn.
Your Wi-Fi.
Unplug and plug back in, nigga.
Rebel, what you saying?
Huh?
Rebel, what was you saying, Rebel? So,
What the fuck was that?
Am I back now?
let me ask you this, Rebel.
Okay,
No. If you're not trying to do that, bro, that's how I took it. If you're not trying to do that, that's how I took it based upon you questioning that. No, I was just putting out there what was said. I know. I asked you the same question. I know there's two different answers. As my job, it's a lot more coming with a lot of people. So
yeah, I mean, like I said,
that's fair.
Testing,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna renege. I'm not gonna push back on that. But at the end of the day, though, it's still you told us to tap in at the moment in time.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, at that moment in time, it started when Ty was doing the shit that Ty was doing. So at that moment, I had to tap in to what the fuck was going on, and this is what I did.
And you did a good job.
The later confessions, you will see that me and Ty was tapped back in to try to keep in our relationship.
My point exactly, and that's what
I'm saying. But how it was put out, it was put out like I was trying to be
it's a reality show. It would never be in your head how it should be. It's the context of this or how it has to be played out.
I get it.
Bryson said, y'all just don't want to give him the respect that he deserves.
40% vacancy rate for security staff.
What is he talking about?
Yeah, he's saying he was saying that the fact that you won't say that his music better, he's saying you just want you.
But Bryson, you know what? If we talk about music, you a fake ass bitch too. Let me tell you why. You're a fake ass bitch. Because been plenty of times you said, "Oh, I think your music is good. I think you're very talented," and then I see you on these damn little side note interviews. And you talking about my music and shit. You act like you don't remember my music, but nigga, you put me outside. And matter of fact, Rebel and Quan Hondo are witnesses. You put me outside the last promo event and say your music is dope. You're very talented. Why we can't get along? You literally pulled me out to the side.
He be drunk.
You a fake ass bitch. Cause then you try to go to the interview and try to I don't know who Bo is, or he I only heard one song. No, bitch, cause the first night you met me, you bobbed to my motherfucking song, Gaza Keith. So we're not gonna act like that. Okay? We're not gonna act like that. Now, Jamie, that's your friend or not, but that's real motherfucking shit. I don't give a fuck. You talk about trying to encourage me. Nah, bitch, you came running after me. Bitch, I was trying to leave. You ran after me. I didn't run after you. You ran after me, bitch. I was leaving. Bitch,
you ran outside. Me.
Don't talk about you motherfucker trying to encourage me. Bitch, I ain't never need no encouragement from a drunk bitch. You crazy as fuck.
Okay.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Hold on. Let's bring it back.
Now you acting like Bryson.
Though. They think Bryson so quiet.
No,
because I don't be trying to interact and try to go down their left. You know what I'm saying? I don't be trying to do all that.
What did y'all think about that when Chrissy told Rebel, go out, sis? What do you think about when she told you the confession?
When Rebel told Chrissy,
no, Chrissy told Rebel, go out, sis.
Oh yeah, about spending money on her. I didn't spend money.
She said, how do you make a diss record about someone you don't know?
I didn't.
After the song,
I didn't even make a diss record. It was a hit record that I just so happened to diss her on it. And I did everything that I said. Everything that I said.
And how do you know what are the Rebel? How you know about the council party and that's to put it in that song? How did you know about the council party to put it in that song?
You know, Todd told me.
Okay.
You ain't gonna fucking get me in no shit. I will tell you who told me.
No,
I stand on everything.
I just know.
From what? So hold on. From what I actually understood, I guess he originally didn't invite me. I guess the first party was supposed to be like a house party type thing, and he originally didn't invite me. And he invited everybody else. And I guess once he caught wind that I caught wind, he canceled that first party. That is what I was told. That is what I was told.
But this was the one we won.
So Todd told you about. Sorry, this is. I need to clock out.
But you see what I'm talking about, Jamie? But it be the bitches, the realest bitches, the bitches that say I'm so real. I'm so motherfucking real.
and realistically, I'm the
They do
realest bitch
shit
on
like
this.
this.
I'm the
So
realest
Ty
bitch on the
told you.
cast.
So
They do shit like
So
this.
let's go back to this. Ty told you about the
Yeah,
party,
so
and
Ty told me about
allegedly
the party.
Chrissy canceled because you knew about it.
Yeah, because I guess
It
he
was
didn't
the
want any
first
type of
one.
drama. I guess
So
he didn't
what
want any
about
type
the
of drama.
second one? What about the second one?
The second one, I didn't have any knowledge of it until that whole scene, because I don't really, you know what I'm saying, I don't be asking about these people. You know,
when y'all ate her chicken and was talking about her event.
who?
When y'all was eating her chicken and y'all was talking about her outside.
Hold on, we was not eating chicken. We was eating chicken provided by the mix. Okay,
I thought Chrissy paid for that.
Wait.
Okay,
Wait.
And you know what, bitch? I will eat a bitch chicken and not like her music, and I will kiki at her event, and I would drink a bitch drink,
okay.
and I will eat a bitch. What is it? Them finger food sandwiches. Those was cute. The fries was cold as fuck.
Oh, that Carmen said the same thing.
The fries was cold as fuck. But no, shout out to Todd Valentino for getting everything together for the girls.
Oh my God.
It
Not
is
uncle. It's
it
his
is-
uncle, ain't it?
Rebel, hold
it
on
is
1 minute,
it is
guys.
hold on.
Let's do you feel like, just on a real note, do you feel like it's disrespectful for you to even not to even acknowledge her when allegedly she paid her money? I'm just asking
Allegedly.
I'm not just being
I acknowledged her by being there.
but you can't say like, you know.
What you mean? No. What are you talking about? I came there in support of her. At the end of the day, like I wasn't, I didn't come there to like boo her, like throw her off her game and think that. I came to show support because that's technically a castmate or somebody that I'm supposed to be getting to know. I feel like, at the end of the day, I have, so, because I feel like a lot of people are even saying like about the whole, oh, if you don't have to be here, you don't have to, you don't want to be here. And very much well, that's the case.
Well, hold that thought 1 minute. You knew about, because you was, I'm gonna go back to this scene. I seen your face. You knew what Bryson tried to say, because when Bryson said it,
he said it clear.
Your face had lit. You was like, you kind of like on to something. He ain't quite saying what he trying to say.
Bryson said that shit clear.
You know something, because your face when Bryson said,
no.
I kind of heard Ty say you didn't have any money. Your face had like
lit up. It lit the fuck up. It
lit up because I was like, just in case I have to go back in the studio and do another song, I got some more material.
So are you trying to say you didn't know
you
about
Dusty, musty, and you broke?
Wait.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I didn't. You
didn't know about that.
Okay. I didn't know. I would tell you if I knew.
Did you know about the mix and mastering at that?
I did. I did.
You knew about that part.
I knew.
So if y'all knew, why y'all weren't helping Bryson out, to kind of like, he kept saying.
Hold on. So just because I know something doesn't mean I'm like, oh, I'm gonna run and tell the person.
No, I'm just simply saying, because remember I was telling the same cast that they didn't do that for you at the gazebo.
But that's the thing. The thing is this. I was not speaking for anybody else. I was not speaking for the group. I approached Leon to figure out, because it was my time that was wasted. It wasn't. If all y'all got something from it, kumbaya, hooray, whatever, do that shit, whatever. But I wanted to know why you felt the need to do that to me, and now you can't explain what you technically did. So I just feel like, what the fuck was the question, child?
No, I was simply saying it's your face. Your face lit up.
No, I
feel like when Bryson said it, I noticed your face.
I really didn't know.
You really didn't know. Okay, that's
about the no money party, and then now I'm reading in the comments that apparently
no money party. Great. I mean, Rebel. What?
He didn't have no money for the
no money problem.
I didn't.
This is the thing is,
so here's the thing. Here's the thing.
My thing. Hold on, let me speak real quick.
Hold on, bro.
No, you know what though?
Hold
on, Rebel. No, hold on, Rebel. Because Rebel, Bryson always do this shit, right? He be like, oh, disrespecting me, disrespecting that. But clearly, Bryson, do you not know you're the first person that bring up people's names in your little interviews? Do you not know you're the first person that do this gagging and trying to shade everybody in your interviews? You're the first motherfucker that do that shit. We don't even do that shit yet. You know what I'm saying? You the first nigga that do that shit. Yeah. And then when we go back and listen to your shit and we got something to say about you, oh, now you innocent and you didn't do shit. You don't know why nobody fucking got a problem with you. Bitch, you crazy as fuck.
And then the thing that kind of upsets, the thing that upsets me is that, when I go into these interviews and
Come
I
on,
have
you're
to like
boring.
talk,
What the fuck,
I have to
nigga?
like talk about the show.
Yeah, you
I have
dumb.
to.
You dumb as fuck, Bryson. Yeah, don't say you ass dummy. No, you dumb as
Okay.
fuck.
Hold on.
You pulled me
Oh,
outside
he reading the
of the fucking
comments.
promo.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
No,
I
reading
can't
the
even read the
Bryson pulled me
comments. Hold
outside
on.
of the fucking promo and asked why we couldn't get along. He want to be cool with me. We fire signs.
He
We
did.
both
He
talented.
did.
In his previous interviews, he's talking about he don't know my music. My music ain't all that. He graded me as a motherfucking whatever rate of 4. But nigga, you just say you
Okay,
love
hold
my
on.
music.
Time out. Hold
Even
on.
after
Hold on.
my
I gotta
performance
read the comments. I'm
last
sorry.
year, even after my performance, Bryson, you see Bryson in my video
He's
of
in
me
the
performing, him clapping his hands.
Mhm.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
But you know what? But
Just because they got
but
something against Big 3 or whatever the fucking case may be, he always try to go against the main shit that he already said to me, and that shit already recorded.
you know what it is. You know what it is.
With your words
It's
about when it comes to me, my music, and me as a person. You look crazy. I ain't never diss you, but nigga, I was asking for facts. Cause every time you got some shit to say, nigga, you always talk about you signed to fucking Grammys, and you got all this shit going on, nigga. That's the only thing I question you about.
Yeah.
so.
But what was you saying,
That's
Rebel?
the shit I'm talking about, though. This is shit he
So-
do, and not look. You're not even fucking signed. You didn't even sign a real deal, but you know so much about the motherfucking music career. You know so much about the shit you talking about when it comes to a music career. But look at your ass. You fell in every deep hole that no independent artist on this cast have fell into yet. Look at your ass.
Hold on. 1 second.
This needs
Hold
to
on.
be
Let's-
recorded.
Hold on.
This
Hold on.
is amazing.
No,
Hold on,
because
y'all.
you know what, though, Jamie?
Hold on.
I get that's your friend, Jamie. But at the end of the day, they keep testing me just because I'm quiet. I don't feel like I have to interact with every bitch on this show. But this is shit that they be pulling. They want to hear my mouth.
And realistically,
you know what?
And hold on.
Right?
And then
hold
on. Could I say something real quick? So I would say realistically, what it is that, you know, I don't feel like, you know, speaking truthfully, I don't feel like Jamie really has any type of say in this, just because he probably knows. He probably knows Bryson on a different spectrum. And I feel that, you know, being a friend, you know what I'm saying, I hold, you know, Vo accountable. I hold Vo accountable for his actions. You're not jumping
on Link.
Hold on, baby, because that's what you're doing right now, baby. No shit.
That fire coming out. That fire.
So so I just feel like, you know, we also have to hold our friends accountable for the bullshit. And I feel like, you know, realistically, y'all don't do that to Bryson, because if y'all did, y'all wouldn't kiki up to him as much as y'all do.
Hold on.
But hold on.
Watch that word, y'all. Watch that word, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna you. Okay. I'm gonna speak specifically for you, just because of, you know, I've seen you taking up for him, and I feel like when you take up when Let me finish the statement. When you take up for him, you don't in that same breath hold him accountable. So
you don't know that, Rebel.
Okay, so
Bryson will tell you
right.
himself.
I don't
you don't know that,
Jamie. So you're right. That's
you don't know that.
You don't know that because Bryson will tell you himself that I get in his ass
about that.
About everything. Bryson will tell you himself.
Let Jamie speak.
Bryson will tell you himself, I get in his ass. I don't do it publicly because that's my friend. I'm not gonna put that shit on Front Street. But Bryson, pardon?
He do everything public wise. So
right, but that's my friend. I'm not gonna put him out. Hold on 1 second. I'm not gonna put my friend out like that because just like you gonna, just like hold on.
But y'all are okay with, you know,
Rebel, I'll let you talk. Let me talk. Just like y'all with y'all loyalty with y'all friends, y'all, you know, go to bat for them and stuff like that. I'm not gonna check my friend publicly because I already know what's out there attached to my friend. But I am gonna go to my friend and be like, "Hey, friend," and he will tell you himself. Hey, friend. Hey, he was.
Well, you know what? I'm glad.
Actually, time out. And he has actually on a public platform, and he has. He really has. Go back and watch.
Well, I would say.
Time out. Hold on.
Thank you for that. I would say thank you for that.
I'm not done. He will tell you himself, like Jamie and Darian, check his ass and hashtag his ass.
Nobody's dragging you,
learn
Bryson.
from
So
can I just say
that's
this?
null and void. That's
Can
null
I
and
just say
void.
this? Well, you're okay. Well, it's now null and void because now I have information from you that you check him. Thank you for that, because that's all I wanted to know. Just because from my perspective, you don't. So thank you for sharing that you do check him. And now
Your
that I know that it's
perspective is
off,
your reality.
and now that I know that it's
Jamie
you
a
do
fool.
it on a private line. Addressing Bryson, nobody's dragging you, but now I feel like I
Shit, I
kind of
wasn't even
understand.
listening.
Now I kind of
Sorry, my bad. Go
understand,
ahead.
Bryson's
Usual.
frustration and Bryson's attitude. And I know I started this as a joke as far as pray for Bryson or whatever, but realistically, coming from a person that he went through this weight loss, journey, and then he, now he's going through this musical journey in the age that he's in. And that, I'm not saying that to be petty or nothing. When I say age that he's in, I'm not saying that to be petty. But what I'm saying is that I understand why he's so, conflicted.
Aggressive.
And I do wish now that I knew a little bit more of that prior to, this whole situation, just because I feel like it would honestly make me kind of be like, you know what, girl, you got it. You know what, girl, you got it. But I didn't have that sympathy for him at that point. Now I kind of do.
Sympathy or empathy?
Huh?
Right.
Sympathy or empathy?
Girl, I don't know. That's for y'all. That's for y'all to interpret. If y'all want to interpret,
no, I'm
sympathy
asking.
and empathy.
I was just asking.
I don't know whichever one makes sense for you from your perspective, Jamie.
No, not my perspective.
So guys, so let
I'm
me
just going
ask
off of what you said.
So, Rebel, I wanted to ask you about this. I want to get back because I didn't ask you about Leon. You seemed kind of off guard when Leon came.
I was completely off guard, and I was
completely
scared. Greg, you saw me sit. If I was scared, would I sit down the entire time?
I'm just saying, because you kind of looked like shocked when he came, when he said, "You motherfucker, what the fuck you got to say?"
So let me tell
He
you.
was doing all that saying.
Hold on, let me tell you this. Hold on.
Can
I just say this? I was so, like I said,
oh my God,
completely.
really, Lottie.
I was. What Lottie saying?
Oh my God, what's that said? I'm only here because my friend likes Bo.
Lottie.
Baby, Bo just got done dragging you, Lottie girl.
Oh, she gotta go watch the rewatch.
She know it.
She gotta go watch the rewatch, girl.
Baby,
you already know that.
Baby, Bo dragged everybody.
You already know.
Did he drag me?
You already know.
He dragged you, of course he dragged you, but he dragged everybody. All the court.
He ain't loyal.
Anyways.
We want to be a he. Lottie want to be a he. You ain't loyal.
So hold on.
No,
calm down, Bo.
So let Rebel talk. So Rebel, what you
they want to hear from me though, Jamie. They want to hear from me.
That's so Rebel, was you scared? Was you scared?
You know he wasn't scared.
Ruffin, I was not. If anything, I was scared for myself because I'm like, if I really have to put my hands on this man, it's gonna be an unfortunate situation. And I know Harlow was there ready to.
Her name is not Harlow.
What's the girl name?
Harley.
Oh yeah.
Harlem, New York.
All of them. I know she would have been ready to fight me, and just because she was ready, she had her motherfucking Sierra. What's that Sierra video? Y'all know exactly.
Is it my goodies?
No,
goodies?
It was. Was it the goodies one?
The ride.
It was the ride. It was. She had on her ride motherfucking outfit. And I'm not.
Look, she had them boots on with that gray.
I will not. She had on that her Storm Party City wig.
That's what I said. I said that.
Looking like the Sindel from Mortal Kombat or some shit.
That's what I said.
But yeah, no. So let me tell you, I was completely, like I said, caught off guard. And honestly, I was kind of like, oh my God, if this man even steps to me, I'm gonna have to really fight. I'm like, this is gonna be it. I was like, oh my God, I feel like ultimately my personality is I don't want to be that nigga, but I feel like niggas are gonna probably want to fight me on the camera, and I feel like what I'm saying, this is the second time that somebody's legit, quote unquote, like checked me, and I just feel like I just feel like it's so unfortunate.
You did feel like somebody.
They be forgetting that I know.
But no, I was honestly like taken off guard, and honestly, I was just like, it was kind of funny. I was like, nigga, what? I was not even concerned about you. When anybody asked, I was like, huh? And then you see it in question, I was like, how can he handle you and he could barely handle his artist? That was all I said.
So I'm asking y'all this, Bo and Grub. Did y'all feel like y'all gave Leon a fair chance? Why would you know?
I did. I did.
I feel like we gave everybody a fair chance with whatever that they provided. He provided nothing to even take him slightly serious. Like I said, he couldn't provide no receipts. He couldn't provide no receipts for all the questions that he was asking. It's kind of like 2 years, okay.
But but the crazy part, they didn't show the whole scene.
They
didn't show the actual other questions.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like,
what other questions were there?
He didn't answer.
Like, what do we get from this? He couldn't answer that.
Oh, you're talking about the boot camp. Yeah, because like I said, I feel like
he couldn't answer that.
If anybody looks at the situation now, and I'm sure Chrissy even looks at it now, that she overreacted.
Yeah,
Chrissy said she overreacted. And it's kind of like I said, Leon was another example of bitches looking for a moment with Rebel, just like Chrissy did the first day, or that time.
So was you shocked when she said she want to fight you after she kind of started, and she was like,
girl, you supposed to be the femboy. You supposed to be a pretty queen. Like, I don't want to fight you. That's why I went to that's why I went to the studio.
They call her musty, and you said
I'm not doing this.
You said a lot of
you
stuff.
Said what? Yeah,
you call her. You said a lot of stuff like musty.
It was sweaty outside, Rebel. Now, how you call that bitch musty? And we sweating outside.
And you said, go back to Philly, come and get her.
Yeah. I said all that. The lyric video actually.
And you sure that's not a hit song?
What?
This record.
Because technically I can take out the verse. And I'm saying put any type of verse to it, and the hook itself, in which I do have a Bryson remix coming out. I have a Karma remix coming out where it's gonna be the same hook.
We ain't talking about this now, bro.
Exclusive.
We ain't talking about this.
Exclusive now.
I thought you trying to news. Oh yeah, and you and Bryson asked the hug tonight. Did you see that?
Like I said, Bryson, me and Bryson are not supposed to be like this. Like, ultimately,
I said the same thing, but I know
Bryson isn't supposed to. I feel like Bryson, like I said, he's very damaged, and he just has a lot.
But Rebel, we made him feel uncomfortable already, though. We did do that
when he walked in the room and said everybody was looking at him uncomfortable in his motherfucking Macy's trench coat. His fucking Kohl's, Burlington Coat Factory coat.
And you don't know why y'all here. Okay,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was trying to make a point.
That was it.
Rebel don't know why they're here. Okay.
Rebel!
What? You said it. You literally said it was like an all-season coat. And you guys, we shot
hot outside.
We shot this season in the summer, y'all.
It's all of y'all saying that y'all don't have a problem with one another, but in the same breath,
right?
One another. In a
oh my God!
No,
y'all have to understand.
No,
y'all have to understand.
This the thing.
I'm talking about the whole real life and music cast. This not just for y'all.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about that too. It's the thing. Nobody got real beef. They want to be on sides of other persons. Like they want to be on each other's side versus have real beef. Nobody have real beef.
So nobody have direct beef. Like it's like they take.
Well, y'all giving very much beef.
Everybody want to take on certain things.
What's the beef?
I don't know. It don't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to me either.
It doesn't either.
It don't make sense to me either.
But yeah, y'all have it.
We're on the same page.
Episodes 1 to 4, y'all.
But the thing is that
on the same page. They separated us.
The only people that technically have beef, I would say, would be Ty and Bryson. I feel like everybody else is kind of taking on other people's issues and searching for certain moments and things like that. And that's where the divide came into place.
Because you know what, Black Unicorn? Cause I already know who behind that page too.
That's Lottie.
I know who behind that page. I always respected you, y'all. I respected you, Lottie. But
I did too. Let me tell you, I rewatching the first couple episodes. And I'm like, damn, I really like this Lottie.
You
Like,
did.
damn,
Lottie was cool.
When you was
Lottie
doing the
was
diss
cool.
record, Rebel, she was kind of like
she was bopping. She was like, oh my god. And even after, I think we even have a conversation. She was like, yo, bro, you ripped that shit.
right.
I
Like,
love Lottie. That's the crazy part
girl,
about it.
come on.
It's always because Vo and Rebel.
Come on.
That's the issue. It's Vo
It's
and
kind of
Rebel.
like stop that. Like whenever I talk about anything with them people, it's never about anything but facts. Like, you don't like me because, and I don't even know anymore. I really don't even know. Like,
But
I feel like
the thing is, they don't have real beef. It's like Vo and Rebel, and because Rebel outspoken and Vo beside him, it's like, because I'm quiet and Rebel talking. Oh, that's his sidekick. We ain't gonna like Vo because Rebel doing all talking. So we ain't gonna like Vo. We ain't gonna like Vo because it's Rebel.
Question: Could that be the same?
Rebel.
They want to hear you talk. I'm gonna go.
Could that also be?
You don't want to like
Vo. I'm about to go smoke.
Could
but
that
yeah,
also
y'all
be the same said
you don't want to like Vo because he's cool with Rebel. That's the narrative.
Right.
Hold on, what are you asking, Jamie?
That's the narrative.
I'm saying, could that also be true for y'all? There's no real beef, but
no,
it's the big three against the core five.
No, let me tell you, the big three was created only because of the core five.
I'm just asking.
We were left out.
I don't know.
We were left out. We were left out. We were literally.
Somebody said who said we want to hear Bo talk. Okay, Bo.
No,
yeah,
I'm talking. And Lottie, y'all said
it's you know who's saying that?
Lottie,
it's because Lottie doesn't like
Bo,
me.
What Bo got to do with it? Lottie, you knew we was meeting up.
Lottie was such a fan.
We knew we were meeting up, Bo. Lottie, you know you meet up with Bo.
Speaking of
confession, I don't know what Bo got to do with the equation. Lottie, that's on our call sheet. You knew you meet up with me to talk about the incident, about the part. What you talking about? What Bo got to do with the equation?
She must have activated her bitch
that's
that
what
day.
I'm talking about. Y'all do shit and be forgetting what the fuck going on.
Her bitch.
Bro, be quiet.
Be quiet. What the fuck be going on? Now this is the thing though.
She was a nigga in the scene.
They don't know
Rebel.
They don't know Bo. They don't know Bo. That's my thing.
A nigga in the scene, but a bitch in the booth.
But then when I started talking, it's all this shit. I don't give a fuck. You said it. That's what it was.
I'm gonna spin this real quick, right? I didn't really know too much of none of y'all's music before until coming to or knowing about real life and music. But I'll say, Rebel, I'm a fan. Vo, I'm a fan. Vo, you perform your ass off. I can tell you practice. You practice and you put in work. And I think I said this to Greg.
Yeah, Malik was just telling me this today about Bo. He was saying he watched
you put in work. I'm not saying the other people don't, but it shows more.
He's the Beyonce to my Rihanna.
You stupid.
I didn't say I didn't say all that, but I'm saying you put in work, and that's good for you. But it shows you put in work, like you put in the time to perform. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoy seeing you perform. Rebel, you do your shit, and I see it and I respect it. Lottie, of course, I'm gonna go up for Lottie all the time.
Yeah, Lottie.
I like Lottie performing. I love her. Lottie.
Yeah, Lottie performed. A lot of people say her performance better than her.
They too.
Okay, I don't know about
how y'all feel. Fuck how y'all feel.
Oh, what you mean? No, me and Bay got a hit coming out.
So, bro, did you like that? What you
trolling his ass off?
Was you trolling about dick? Suck dick for a living?
No, I think the song has a lot of potential, and
I don't believe nothing coming out of your mouth.
No,
I don't know. I don't believe nothing you say coming out.
Who, me?
Yes.
No. Hold on. You see, I be in my angelic era, and y'all would not let the bully go.
Cause
So
you be doing
Because
that's
that's all you.
why my name. That's why my name right here.
What did you
Stop
say,
the
Bo?
bullying.
That is.
Stop the
I'm gonna let Bo
bullying.
speak. Go ahead.
Stop the bullying. Okay. Hashtag stop the bullying.
Bo,
Merch
speak.
is coming soon. Merch is coming soon.
Okay,
Stop
kill
the
it.
bullying.
Bo,
So
go
you
ahead.
like the song?
You said me?
So
Go ahead.
So hold on. So
Talk to your friend.
yeah, the song
You
I
know
had
what?
a
I
lot
gotta
of
let me
potential.
hear
The song
from
was really cute. The song was,
But
you know
Rebel,
what I'm
hold on,
saying?
Rebel. Hold on, this is my
It was
live,
little
baby.
what?
This is my live, baby. Hold on. I promise you. I got you. This me, baby. Tonight. You had last week. Hold on.
I can hop off now.
No, I want to say, please.
You want me to go? I can go.
No,
That way
He
Bryce.
just hold on.
Why you want
just
the
said,
people
hold
to see
on
me
for a
bad
second.
for you?
You said what?
Why you want the people to see me bad for you?
I didn't even say anything like that.
Wait,
You know,
I didn't think this is where that was going. Hold on.
I'm just
Alright.
saying.
Anyway, we gonna
I'm
go
just saying
back.
that like I said, the
What
song had
they got going on?
Now
the song had
look, Jamie, me and Rebel supposed to be boyfriend anyway. So
yeah,
That's what they said.
that's my
The
nigga.
street.
right, that's what they said, right? You know, and he know what's up.
Anyway,
But no,
I mean,
I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let Bo have his moment.
Yes, but you gotta tune in. Cause I'm pretty sure they're gonna touch on some shit I gotta talk about your ass.
But yeah.
all right, drop down, Bryson, get up.
No,
I'm definitely not tuning in.
Oh hell no.
No, we don't. But yeah, he leave Bryson. That ain't gonna go no good time.
Oh,
That's
you
not gonna go well.
here. You already know it ain't finna be what it's supposed to be. So we're gonna keep it moving smooth.
What was you saying, Bo?
About what part? I'm sorry. You know me.
Oh no. Overall, I think we finished that. I think what we got stuck on a Rebel was talking.
That too.
I guess, and Lottie saying she got a lot of stuff to say about in the chat. She said that.
Lottie, you want to come up?
Yeah, bring Lottie up.
Bring Lottie.
I don't think Lottie want to come up.
Yeah, bring Lottie. I think Lottie will make more sense with this.
Let me send her the link and see if she want to come up.
I do want to hear from Lottie.
Yeah, I want to hear from Lottie too, because Lottie said what Bo got to do with this equation, but we both were meeting up and we were talking about the same shit about Bryson. So I'm just trying to figure out.
Not y'all both talk about Bryson.
I'm just saying, but am I lying or not, Greg?
Yeah, I get it. I'm just
okay, but then you want to talk about why Bo here. I just want to know. Let's bring who we bring in? I forgot the name.
I just said to Lottie, send Lottie, but okay, so I think you cleared that up, Bo, about when you made that statement about Ty, you was talking about the production. You were
production, and I told Ty that it's not nothing we don't know. That's why when it came out and it was like, oh, y'all trying to talk about the big three tearing up, Vo being fake or whatever.
I didn't say all that. That's
that's the narrative,
huh?
That's the narrative. Bryson,
Lottie or Bryson? Well, that's not gonna go well.
I said it to Lottie. But no, that was my interpretation. I just put the information out there.
No, I remember because we talked about it. But no, that's the fact. The fact of it, this is what it is. And we talked about it afterwards. I said what I said. It's an understanding. But at the end of the day, of course, when if y'all want to really dissect that, I have no rebel on.
Lottie!
Look at Lottie. And she come in, and then she come here smiling all 32. Okay. We already
earlier. They was questioning your loyalty. And Ty said earlier that you the one told him Christy business, I guess, about not having no money. Is that true?
Hold on, let me get my my Wi-Fi right for y'all.
Okay.
Get that shit
we want to get straight to the mess, honey.
Look, hey, you better not motherfucking lie. You better not lie.
Oh shit, I'm so lying.
Don't lie. What's the
So Ty said shit. So Vo asked her what Ty said. Can you hear us, Lottie?
Hold on, let Lottie get together first. Let Lottie get it together.
Okay, so we got that clear. So to be clear, you was talking about the overall production. I just wanted to clear.
Yeah, for me, it was overall production. I said it to Ty. That's what it was.
So the big three is, from your understanding, y'all, everybody good.
We are amazingly great. We're still holding down. Great. We're loyal. We're real people. That's what it is. We're not gonna go flip flop like the core 5. but you know, we're solid. We're still solid. And whoever got something else to say about it, I mean, they wouldn't know the business of it anyway because they're looking at from the inside. I'm from the outside to the inside. But hey,
Talk your
what's
shit.
up? We
Talk
see
your
y'all.
shit, Bo. Talk your shit, Bo.
So,
you know,
Lottie,
and they want to hear from
Yeah.
oh,
So what y'all talking about? What's the question?
hold on. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. I'll put everybody on mute. Lottie, can you hear me good?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Lottie?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So Ty revealed to us tonight that you the one told him about Christy business about not having no money. That's why he started calling you fake after the fact. Was you talking shit about Christy to Ty around that time we filmed this scene?
No, I don't even know Chrissy at that time. I ain't know none of his business. I don't know nobody's business unless they tell me. And Chrissy not about to tell me that. He told Ty that shit.
He said Ty said that's why he started looking at you. Because I do remember around that time after that he did kind of like was saying that you was kind of fake, but they would never tell me why. So he said that's why he kept saying it, because you the one told him Christy business at the Atlanta station, and you were acting as if you didn't know what was going on.
No, how I'm gonna tell him Chrissy business?
Oh,
that's his friend. Like that was Ty's friend at the time. So how am I gonna know?
Right,
Ty business?
I don't
like,
know. That's the thing. I guess Ty at that point too. Remember, you and Ty was close too. Was talking. Y'all was pretty good too. So
Me and Ty was never close. Me and Ty was never close like that. I met Ty out at doing shows, and then we linked up with mutual friends. I don't know Ty like that. I mean, like he's like another artist I meet out. You feel me? Just like anybody else that had good vibes at the time.
No.
So you stick around good vibes, but I don't really know him like that. Like we weren't that close for me to like get to know him like that.
Okay. So hold on. Bo, Lottie said she didn't tell Ty that.
But the thing is, y'all still came as a clique, as if you knew Chrissy for a minute, because Chrissy, y'all arrived at the same time. So it seemed like y'all already had this type of relationship going
on. So we didn't though.
This is shit I'm talking about. This is shit I'm talking about.
What we do?
But I'm just saying, this is shit I'm talking about. Y'all be talking about real and shit. But this is shit I'm talking about.
She said she didn't say that though, Bo. So
I didn't say she said it. I'm saying I didn't say she said, but they still came with each other as if they would be hanging out.
I got
so you. What? What that mean? You said if y'all know. That sounds like you're making a bunch of assumptions instead of getting some facts. Why you just ask if you really want to know?
Ride it in my car, Lottie, they're gonna be somebody I fuck with if they ride it in my car.
Good
for you, though. Good for you. But you feel me? Everybody live in the same area, and we all trying to get to the same place. So I might as well give them a ride. Like what you talking about?
The bitch rolled with you and popped out with you, and you saying you wasn't her friend at the time. But if anybody riding my car, they're gonna be somebody I fuck with. That make you look fake, but you be so quick to say something about somebody else being fake.
So how made me look fake because I gave somebody a ride?
Bitch roll with you. Bitch roll with you at the event, to the event though, Lottie.
Which event?
Okay, so
we talking about the fucking episode.
Hold on.
So look, when I met everybody. The only people I knew was Patrick and Ty.
So let me ask you this,
Lottie. Hold on. People be cool and people start hanging and people start linking up.
So Lottie,
I linked that. You know, the first person I linked up with was Leon anyway. So did that make me and Leon close?
They be quick to say we fake. This is what I'm talking about. This is
Lottie,
what I'm talking about. Y'all be quick to say somebody else fake.
Hold on. Questions though. Let her respond.
Hold on.
So Lottie,
who said you was fake, bro? Who said you was fake?
Y'all see.
That's your shit. You said I don't stand alone. You don't. You said I be under.
You fake?
I heard rap, nigga. You didn't never say, oh, vote this, vote that. You always put me on a rebel shadow. I have watched the shit. I have been quiet. I have seen the comments. I have seen everything that I need to see about all y'all bitches on this motherfucking show. I have seen that shit. I have been quiet. You know what I'm saying? I have been quiet. Y'all want to hear from me? This is what y'all hearing right motherfucking now. That's fake of you to sit up here and have fucking Chrissy.
Bro, calm down, man. Like, you want to have some dialogue?
That about each other, but don't have
we got Bo,
All right, let me
Make that
say.
shit make
Hold
sense.
on, hold on.
okay, you
Let
have
For
hold
to.
on.
real, man.
Listen, okay,
Hold on. If
For
we
real, bro.
no,
You
hold
need to put
on,
the
Bo,
motherfucking Bryson
we have
down,
to
bro.
ask the right question. We have
Okay.
to have a conversation, guys. So I'm up.
Yes. Go
Bo,
ahead.
Bo,
Go ahead, Greg.
Bo.
You got it. You
You
got
might
it,
need to
Greg.
mute
Go
his
ahead.
So
microphone.
Lottie, was you and Chrissy friends at the time, or you was just giving her rides to the Atlantic Station?
Me and Chrissy was getting cool. He was
Okay.
getting cool at the time. And then as soon as him and Ty stopped being friends, was as cool as we start cool and being friends too. It was just that quick.
Okay, so
Vibes.
okay. Wait, stop. So you and Chrissy got close after you and Ty fall out. Is what you saying?
After him and Ty fell out, yeah, pretty much.
After they fell out, I got you. But at the Atlantic Station, it was not solidified.
Nah, at Atlantic Station, I still, everybody's still,
Still the
you
same.
feel me?
Got you.
Still
I see what
vibing
you-
out, you feel me?
Okay, so you weren't being fake. You just like I
Now,
fuck
see,
with
at this
everybody.
moment, this is when Chrissy is expressing to me how he's feeling. Like he hoped Ty is not this person that he's hearing. He
Person,
hoped this and he
got
hoped
you.
that and he hoped this. And I'm just like, this is when I'm telling Chrissy like, well, just ask him directly. And I'm telling Chrissy like, you should have called him on the phone if that's really your friend. Why you ain't call him? Why he ain't
because
call you? Like,
was adamant about them meeting up, and Chrissy didn't
right?
want to. I do remember that.
Yeah, Chrissy wasn't really ready. So it was like.
Yeah. Hold on. So God, so it's safe to say you wasn't being fake. You didn't tell Ty. So to be clear, so to be clear, you didn't tell Ty Christy business, and you wasn't being fake because you and Christy y'all wasn't solidified yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Unmute me. Unmute my.
You are on mute, Bo. You loud. You loud as hell.
Lottie. No, not Lottie.
Talk to me, baby.
Lottie, hold the fuck up, Lottie. I respect.
Hold on. Your Wi-Fi.
Hold on. It's a lot of TVs connected, so hold on. Can you hear me?
We hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Bo.
Okay.
We hear you, baby.
No, I have always respected you. I have never said anything negative. But however, bitch, you looking real fake right now. Because at the end of the day, if anybody riding in my fucking car, I fuck with you. And you know, y'all put up together
Oh my god.
Y'all put up to the event together, and y'all, you sat up there and laughed at the bitch and dissed in the fucking record. Like, come on, Lottie.
I did what?
You was laughing a little bit at Rebel Records.
Yeah, I was.
Is that because she's funny?
Yeah, I was laughing at it. But why y'all think I was laughing at it though? Why y'all think I was laughing?
I think you knew about it. Did you know about it? I meant to ask
you knew about it.
I think you knew
Did
about
I know about what?
Did you know about
The
Rebel
record, the disc record?
I think you knew about it.
Did I know about it?
I just knew the words.
No.
Girl, you know about it.
What song is that? I don't even know. What are you talking about?
Death Wish.
When the first two bars played, Chris, Lottie, you knew what the fuck was going on. Okay, your face said it. Your face.
So then, if I knew that song, then that mean that's the song he had already put out. Then
he didn't put it out. It wasn't out.
Didn't he already say that? No, I could have sworn he said that was the song he had already had out, and it just so happened to have a good.
Hold on. Let me say this, right? I listened.
I could have sworn he said that though, but if I knew the words to the song, then it was already out. But I don't. What y'all trying to make me be fake so bad? It's funny.
Hold on.
No, because that's what it is.
Hold on.
How though? Everything that you asking me is like solidified with a fact. So like, what you talking about?
I'm gonna say this.
But that's what it is.
I'm gonna say this. That's what it is. Right? I listen to Rebel's music. I ain't never heard that song till tonight.
Crazy.
I ain't never heard that song till
That's what I'm
tonight.
saying. Like, if I was singing the words, it was out already.
Maybe you didn't know
it wasn't out.
But it felt like you knew of it. You knew Rebel was coming with something. Is this?
I don't think Lottie knew of it.
Nah, I mean, he ain't never tell me. I know he said something about making a diss track about the guy, or this bar or some shit. Wasn't he said that shit? Maybe a couple episodes before that or some shit when we was filming. And then he came with a damn crack and shit. Like, okay.
Lottie, what make you look? What make you look? No, you didn't
Your Wi-Fi.
Okay,
Your
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi.
gonna catch up. So you tell when the Wi-Fi catch up. But the fact is, you knew the play of it, knowing that Rebel was gonna do a diss record. You knew the play of it. When you heard that, you immediately smelled the camera. You immediately already knew what the fuck was up.
What? Can't hear nothing he's saying. Can y'all make it out?
Well, translate for Christy. Okay, y'all put in the chat.
Well, you saw, so you trying to say I knew that Rebel had a diss track for Chrissy?
No, I'm not saying you, but when you heard, you said you heard of. So if you knew our rip off your head when you heard
No,
it,
you saying that I heard of it. You saying I knew the words. I'm like, okay, I never even heard the song, but if I knew the words, then that means it was out already.
You knew what was going on with bars, and then you start smiling.
Yeah, I guess
he said what?
He's saying you was smiling while the song was playing, and he and Bowhead, you and Chrissy is cool. So he calling you fake because he feel like you cool with Chrissy and you laughing at him at the same.
All right, that's why I said, why you think I was laughing?
It showed.
You knew about it.
We seen you laugh.
You think it's because I knew about it? Why you think I was laughing, Bo?
Look, honestly, like, you laughing for humorous or laughing at Rebel? But I am. You and Rebel were cool. So in my eyes, I'm thinking you laughing at Chrissy.
Chrissy, yeah.
Okay. Did you see me shake my head too?
No, but you fucking laughed and smiled.
I did.
Bob your head too.
You saw me shake my head?
You shake
my
head.
Did you see me shake my head like this and shake my head like this?
She was like,
I didn't see the note, but I saw the.
Did she not?
Yeah, I did both. I had some nods like this, and I had some nods like this. I had some motherfucking damn, like why? Because I'm enjoying the song. I mean, it's a diss track. Let's enjoy the diss track. Let's see what he really dissed him about. Let's hear if he got some bars. Let's enjoy the song.
So what you think about the record, Lottie? After
me personally, I ain't really like it.
Gene,
you didn't.
I really like it, but it wasn't a song for me. It was a song for Chrissy. So it was like,
so you really did not like it.
We're here just to hear that for real.
Lottie, I'm not disrespecting you, but I'm just saying though, the looks of it though, Lottie, the way you look, and then the way you look after it was played, it was two different facial expression, Lottie. It may look like you may not know about it, but it may look like, damn, he playing this shit. I did hear about this shit.
Yeah,
damn,
that's what it kind of felt watching it a little bit.
Well, I didn't know about no diss track.
You didn't know.
Okay. I'm smiling because he actually made a diss track about he took the time to make a song about a person he just met that he don't even have real beef with. That's funny.
But you didn't direct your friend. You didn't check your friend by having fake beef by Rebel event that had nothing to do with Chrissy.
Who you talking about?
Event, Rebel is feeling to the manager.
Who you talking about?
We talking about how this shit even created.
And what happened?
He's saying that you didn't check Christy about creating fake beef with Rebel, is what he's saying.
How you create fake beef?
When he act like he was mad at Rebel for what he said to Leon.
How's that even beef though? That's not even beef.
But you know, Chrissy kept carrying that shit on when we met at the table.
He didn't want to be around Rebel. He didn't come to film it because of that. He
refresh her memory, Greg. Refresh her memory.
So
I'm just saying though, like, what was I supposed to say? Like,
I don't know. I'm just interpreting what Vo mean. He mean like when
Chris. I'm asking Vo, like, what was I supposed to say to him? Was I supposed to be like, hey, don't talk to him now? Like, what you trying to tell me?
Lottie, it was presented that you and Chrissy was closer now. At that point in time, when we sat down at that table talking about Rebel, it seemed like you and Chrissy was already close. You know what I'm saying? And then when we talked about the whole Rebel
at that time,
you didn't even step in.
Me and Patrick was closer than all of them. If you ask me,
that's what I knew.
So that's why I was sitting there telling Chrissy, y'all should have a sit down. Y'all should talk because Rebel ain't even really like I get where he coming from. I get where you coming from. That's at the same time. Y'all remember me trying to tell y'all like, oh, Rebel is not like this asshole, and then he cut me off like, oh yes, I am the asshole, and I couldn't say nothing else. Y'all remember that?
So they didn't play that, Lottie. So at this point, you looking like Chrissy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying when I said that, it's not like I'm taking anybody's sides because at this point, I'm trying to meet new people and we having fake beef. To me, it's not real beef. So y'all should really just
did you check Chrissy about that fake beef? It's what we want to know.
You're calling it fake beef. Okay, yes, I did.
Yeah, because why you still carrying on an issue that Rebel said about a manager event and not yours?
Y'all do know that he wasn't never carrying it on. Y'all just kept asking him though. Everybody kept asking him.
I didn't give a fuck about. I didn't give a fuck about what.
If we really stop. It's actually a conversation that we could have brought up because actually when y'all left that event, I was told and I had confirmation that he was talking about it to Vote and Ty about how much he didn't like.
While we walk into the car with the cooler.
To the car, and then we film another scene. The scene wasn't even about Christy. It was about when y'all met up. You remember when you and Bo and Christy met up, y'all both been talking about the blow up with Ty and Bryson. Y'all brought that up. So nobody kept asking Chrissy about that. Then Chrissy,
my point, it came up.
So I'm talking about that this scene that just played. That was him asking, like that was him confronting him after that point.
No,
but before that actually happened, everybody just kept asking him.
Chrissy,
every time I was with Chrissy, and that came up, he was getting asked about the situation. So
who was asking him? When you was with him?
Everybody pretty much.
Because I know
everybody got to go and asking him.
I know my timeline because then you remember after that, Bo and Ty even talked about it in the car with Vay. Christy, Rebel, and Ty was at an event, and Christy act like he don't want to hug Rebel because of that. So he was still like, you know what I'm saying, he
holding on to some shit.
This narrative.
Oh, you talking about carrying it on like he don't like him type shit, or you talking about? How about you talking about like saying it and keep talking about it? You talking about because he's saying it and now he don't like him. That's him carrying it on. So what? You don't like him, you don't like him.
You hear this, Jamie? Jamie, I just want to ask you. Do you hear this?
I feel like you've been biased because, like, if we filming the show, we have to talk about what's going on in the group. So if we film a scene and you tell people you don't like Rebel, you told production not to invite him to your event, then you told production you're not going to his event, you are perpetuating, you're creating a narrative. So you already know how this works, baby. If you telling production, you telling people in the group you don't like him, what like you creating this thing. That's what I'm saying. Nobody kept asking Chrissy about that.
Nothing.
No, that's what I just said. What I just said just now. Okay, I misconstrued what you meant by carrying it on, but when you clearing it up, you talking about carrying it on as far as him doing what you just said, basically. And I'm just saying to my answer to that is, so what? If he don't like him, he don't like him.
Right, but no, you made a position in the beginning though, and you still make a position. If he don't like, don't like him. Right, but once again, you're on the show. You did not know him till you got on the show, and you started not like him on the show. What do you think they're gonna go? Let's just use common sense. Like so, and then he get mad.
So what are you trying to do?
And he made a statement just like you just made. And what's the problem? You don't like nobody. The problem is you telling people on the show you don't like him. So I don't get how y'all trying to say.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you,
Greg. What are you trying to say though? Like that's not my story though.
No, but you just said what you said. What's the problem? Whatever you just said about not liking him, as if it's nothing. The problem is he said it on the show, and you keep saying it on the show. What you think was gonna happen is what I'm saying. So for y'all to innocently keep saying a person just don't have to like a person, right? But when you tell production, disinvite this man. When you tell production you're not gonna be around this man, and when you tell people that you know we film it that you don't like this man, you can't innocently say that. You can't. I feel like that's
they look stupid.
I don't know. That's weird. That's not cool. That's weird.
Thank you so much, Greg. Thank you so much, Greg. I respect you.
Oh, you're talking about. I mean.
Thank you, Greg.
Yeah, but you can't say something.
I guess that's creating beef if you put it that way. But like,
but that's what happened.
Like,
you at that table, you and Bo was talking about. You and Bo was talking about Bryson's career. Y'all was not even talking about.
That's the shit I'm talking about. You cool by y'all with me, bitch. That's the shit I'm talking about.
I'm trying to figure out the point that you're trying to prove, though. I think it's going over my head.
Now, a real friend with Chris.
It's like
I can't hear all of y'all, though.
Yeah, that's the point, bitch. You're not cool with Chris.
So this is the point I'm making, Lottie. To be clear, for y'all to innocently keep saying,
mute your grinder.
For y'all,
mute your grinder.
For y'all to innocently keep saying. we don't understand, or it's okay for the person not to like nobody. Yes, but when you telling people that you don't, and you know we filming, what do you think? And then you disinvited him. This man tried to speak to you outside of the situation, and you was nasty from what we heard. I don't get how y'all can innocently now, after Rebel blow up, after he been here, you don't like him, you disinvite him. How can y'all just sit there and say a person just can't like no person? Yeah, but you keep telling people that. And the man trying to understand it's not y'all. I said this to Leon. I didn't even say this to you. And you more mad at me because of what I said to another person. I don't get how you not, how the innocent of a person just don't have to like a person. Yeah, but he kept telling people that. When y'all sit down in that scene, he said that, and that's not the only scene that he said that we have in our show yet. So I don't get the innocent of people just don't have to like people. I totally agree, but you telling people that. So I you know, that don't.
I'm just trying to figure out the point here. Like
the point of it is you're taking. I don't feel like your opinion is genuine. I feel like because you cool with this now, you taking that on now. Common sense. If me and you in the same group and you kept telling people you don't like me or you disinvite me to stuff or whatever, you can't be surprised that I'm a rat. So I feel like your opinion not genuine. Of you keep saying he just don't have to like her. I feel like you just saying it now because of you and Chrissy cool. That's my point I'm making.
Why?
Because
you can't feel like you don't, if you don't like somebody, you just don't have to like them. I mean, it is what it is.
I
You don't gotta be
I totally agree. But don't act like you don't understand.
I feel like hold on.
Hold on, let him finish the end of what he had to say.
No, because I feel like Lottie, you know I love you. But I feel like
wait, let him finish with the end that he was saying though.
No, I'm not, because we've been saying the same thing for the last 15 minutes. Like I'm not even like, you know I love and respect you, but we've been saying the same thing for the last 15 minutes.
All in all, y'all asked him about
if you can't see it, that's a you problem. That's not an us problem. Because even from the outside, I'm not even on y'all cast. I'm not even on y'all
fake ass bitch, Lottie.
Bro.
We don't need that. We don't need that, huh?
Finish your thought, huh? Because Vo is going
right, because this man is on his best Bryson tonight.
But baby, listen. I'm gonna say this: the math ain't mathing, right?
That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. Let me finish.
We're just trying to get y'all the equal signs, but
let me finish. Can I finish?
You do shit like this.
Mute Bo. Mute Bo. Mute his ass.
Please.
Baby. The Met.
I don't give a fuck.
He's still not muted. Mute his ass.
They keep
I don't give a fuck. I fuck with Lottie. I respect Lottie.
We gotta talk. We gotta talk at one time. Let Jamie talk.
That's the fake ass shit.
Please let him get it out. Just let him get it out.
Because we can't speak at one time.
No, I'm talking about you, Jamie. We need you to talk, Jamie.
I've been trying to be, real life.
I just want to hear the message.
Real life and music is a different beat.
No, but Jamie, make your point.
But like the math, it ain't math in, right?
It's not motherfucking math in. That's what I'm about. That's what
Man, when you mute him, you gotta keep talking though.
No.
We have to talk about
We about to drop your ass.
I don't give a fuck.
We about to drop your ass.
You have to drop him and bring him back up.
Go. What is going on?
But no.
We'll hear you a lot better when it's your turn.
What I know,
your turn, motherfucker. You be real.
What I know of you, Lottie, and what I saw does not match up. Right? It don't match up. And so from a viewer standpoint, I
don't give a fuck.
It's very contradictory, right?
All right.
You say you ride for this. You say you ride for this person, but in the same sense, you know this information. You don't speak up about this, but you know this. Like it ain't matter.
How am I knowing this information and I'm telling y'all that I don't know it?
And as much as I want to ride for you, I can't. Like I can't be like, oh yeah, well Lottie was right about this and this, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
No,
Because
because I'm sitting here
it's
telling
given
y'all
very much
that
you knew, but you're saying you didn't know. And then when production comes in, not blaming production, but when shit hits the fan on film, you're like, oh well, did I say that? No. Oh, okay. Did I mean that? No.
Right.
Did I
It's
know
just
that?
a subtle. It's a subtle
It's
up after the fact, as if it's nothing. It's like no, let's.
but you knew.
it sounds like we need to get everybody that's involved with what y'all trying to get facts on, because
Motherfucking
what
body.
y'all talk about is, I mean, y'all can look at it how y'all looking at it, but I mean, it is
Right.
what it is. I mean, I'm not about to lie about
Lottie,
nothing.
it's
I
not
don't have no
you.
reason to lie.
Like I
No,
told
no, no.
Rebel.
The
I don't
only
got
thing I'm
nobody
Like I
say
told
no,
Rebel,
like ain't no
you're
point to be lying
hold
on
on.
them. So.
I'm challenging
Like
you
I
on one
told
thing,
Rebel,
like I'm
you're
just
Like,
challenging
it's
protecting
you
still how
on
your
you did the
reality.
shit.
how y'all can
It's
easily
still,
just say about the Chrissy, like as if Chrissy done
this shit.
created this
Y'all fucking
narrative
do this
and this
shit.
drama for
This is shit I'm
himself
talking
by
about. Y'all
filming these
name.
scenes and
Y'all
telling people
fucking
that he don't
name.
like Rebel. I don't like that part. I feel like that's just you being biased versus you being truthful.
He lame
That's
ass
on the
You
bitch.
part.
can say what you want. I said that before too.
Tell me
I
again.
said it before when we was filming.
What did you say? You biased about that?
It seemed he not really talking about it. It's like y'all just keep asking him.
Who was
I
asking
Where's
him?
the answer?
Who was
I said
asking
those
him?
exact words.
Who was asking him? That you
Where's the
keep saying
motherfucking
asking.
answer?
Who asking
Bitch?
him? Who asked him, Lottie?
If you ask me, everybody
No,
got to
where's
turn
the
it
answer,
about
bitch?
asking them
You
at
ain't
least
said
one.
no answer.
Oh my God, Lottie,
Unmute
that's
me.
not true. You know
Where's
that's
the
not true.
answer?
That's
Unmute.
why I said whenever I was with Chrissy
Fake as fuck.
and y'all was
Okay.
asking a question, he was the one getting asked.
Where's the answer?
Whenever the subject was up, he was
Y'all.
the one being asked the question.
Where's the answer? Unmute me.
Who was
Right? They
asking?
not even trying to listen.
I'm trying to
Y'all
listen.
just trying to
I
look
just
at what y'all
asked
looking at,
you.
but it's like y'all not
No,
listening.
I'm trying to. Who was
Y'all
asking?
have to understand her point of view, and she has to understand y'all.
Who was
Yeah,
Y'all
y'all.
asking?
not listen.
She
That's
was
why I said
right.
it seemed like y'all need to go ahead and we need to go ahead and get everybody that's involved to be at one time. So
I just
they
asked
talk
you.
about.
Fuck.
Well, you
I
know
just
what?
asked
I'm
you.
gonna say this.
With
I'm
that
gonna say
shit.
this. I'm gonna say this. We gonna dead it here, right? There's a reunion for a reason. There's a reunion for a reason.
Believe that.
So,
The math can be
hopefully,
mathing when the reunion comes.
It ain't gonna be nothing for your ass. Because you
listen.
Oh my God.
And babe, I'm gonna just need you to calm down on calling me a bitch, because I might have to slap you the next time I hear it though.
You sound
Oh,
You need to
crazy.
calm down.
You
Oh,
sound
wow.
crazy. You sound crazy.
Okay, Vo, y'all come on.
all right,
No.
let's do it.
Get the shit. Get the shit that and you know that. Get the shit they be coming, but then when the shit air, I'm sorry, be still court five. Fuck them. They be all fake as fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, Jamie. I don't give a fuck, Fred.
I
And I
get
don't
it.
give a fuck,
Hold
Lottie.
on.
I'll do the
Hold
same shit.
on.
They be
Calm
saying all
down.
our shit and they be doing the same motherfucking shit, yo.
Vo.
I don't give a fuck. They don't know me. They don't know me though.
Vo.
Right.
Shut up, bitch. You don't know me though.
Vo. Calm down. Calm down.
But
I got
they do.
Vo.
But this
I
is
got
what they
you.
do though, Jamie. I know you watch the rest of the I've been quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
They don't know.
Stay quiet, Bo. Why you gotta be so loud right now?
Did the shit you did.
Vo,
Did the shit
hold
you
on.
did. Put
Hold
your
on.
little
You could just talk though. You ain't gotta be yelling.
from me.
Greg,
Ask
mute
me.
everybody. Mute
Ask
I
me.
try
everybody.
to. They
But
keep
this is shit they
unmuting him. I keep trying to. Somebody keep unmuting him. I think on his end.
Well, we gotta pay for extra feature to keep them muted because
Hello.
we can do that.
Okay,
But
so
also,
Now look
what was you saying, Jamie? Because you was making a good point. You was saying something
Go
about
ahead, Bryson.
I'm gonna say this.
I was making a good point.
A good
fucking point.
Let Jamie go first, Bo, and you'll turn.
And I
want to
hear you.
And we're gonna close
I
it
want
out.
to. I want to hear you, and I want to hear Lottie. I want to hear all your points. But we got a reunion to do for a reason, right? And that's gonna be y'all's platform to do that. We're not doing that tonight. because it's given being a dead horse. And I know that people want to hear you, Vo, because you have been quiet. You don't be in the comments. You don't be in the chats, and I get that. But hold on, and I enjoy listening to you. I do, because you don't be in the comments. But we didn't. It's almost 12:30. We're not doing that. We're not doing that right now. Let's reel it back. There will be time for that.
Bo, Lottie heard your point. She know you feel like she a fake nigga.
Like she said, I'm a fake. I'm a fake too. She said it in multiple motherfucking interviews. And I fucking respected Lottie. And I just was like, damn, what the fuck I do to Lottie? Yeah, Rebel my friend. That's my bro. So I'm always ride my bro. But that don't mean you got a problem with me, bitch. Like, I ain't did shit to you or saying anything. I have always respected Lottie. I don't give a fuck what her and Rebel got going on. I have respected Lottie. That's the shit I'm talking about. They do shit like that because they got beef with my friend. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
When the reunion come, you're gonna get that respect back. Don't trip. Because you got a lot of things misconstrued to sound like.
We'll talk about it. That's fine. We'll talk about it. I'll wait till then. We'll talk about it.
Okay,
I love you.
That's fair. Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that. But no, Lottie, I wasn't challenging. I would just challenge you on that. Because I don't know the facts. I don't know if you knew at the landing station or not. It just seemed like, and like you said, it's just my opinion. The only thing I would just challenge you on that one piece of, it's a surprise of, the surprise of Chrissy, like how this thing get blown so big when you done these things like that. That's the only part I'm like challenging you on or whatever. Everything else I don't know because I don't know. I want in your head. I can assume you have that you knew, but I don't know the facts if you know about it or not. So that's all I would say. I was just trying to, I feel like your opinion was just a little biased now because of your relationship.
I just see a lot of perspectives, and my opinion is mine based on me. Like if you asking me some shit based on me, I can tell you how I will handle some situations.
You kept saying everybody kept asking him, and I kept asking you who, and you could never tell me who was asking.
Because it was multiple people, and it was a while ago too. So to sit here and try to pinpoint every single person that asked
the scene that was asking him.
I'm about to be Indy Cohen.
I remember it was more than one scene that this situation came up and he was being asked.
And you felt like it was them and not him, to be honest.
Right.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. So overall, Lottie, one more question for you. What did you think about the episode overall?
I love what you're doing, and I'm just glad to be a part of this shit. Like, it's always...
Next week, you perform. You and Chrissy, y'all. Next week is about y'all. So we got you on the after show, and then, the whole episode really around y'all next week. You and Chrissy.
Yeah, that's a bit. Okay, I might have to
I love you and Chrissy. I love you and Chrissy together. That's cute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
so truthfully, I love all of y'all. I'm fans of all of y'all music. The people who got music. I'm fans of all of y'all. For real.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
We got the after
we
show.
love you.
So we don't know how this after show gonna go next week. So hopefully it's
it's gonna be
I ain't gonna be up here next week.
Are you not? Well, we're gonna have somebody interesting then.
I ain't gonna. Let me call Darian or somebody.
Right.
Yes, hello, Darian.
Bo, final thoughts, Bo. Final thought.
Oh, Lord, let's be quiet.
Right, let's all be quiet. Let's vote final thought. What's final thoughts?
You know what? My fault about it. At the end of the day, I still respect Lottie. I still respect Chrissy. But that shit you be doing, it's for the birds, bitch. Like you be being fake every now and then too. So don't be trying to act like you the really bitch on the show. You do fake movement. You do fake movement. I respect you. True enough. Yes, I do. But you be on that fake shit too. So we ain't gonna act like you the realest of the motherfucking core 5, okay? We're not gonna act like that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep it real. Okay, we're gonna keep that motherfucking fire, and the motherfucking fire is Lottie. You're a part of the fake crew too.
Okay.
That's Chrissy is not your motherfucking friend for real. Cause the way you acted, bitch, you went against Chrissy too. Let's be motherfucking real. Graham told your ass is real, and Jamie said this shit real. So what the fuck you gonna go with, bitch?
Okay. Final thoughts, Jamie.
I'm on mute. Can you hear me?
No, you off mute.
All right. I can't wait to the reunion. Tonight's episode. All y'all episodes have been fire. Like it's been lit from episode 1.
Yeah,
and
we can't wait to get to New Orleans, baby. New Orleans.
I respect y'all. I didn't know none of y'all coming in aside from Bryson and Ty, but I respect all of y'all, most of y'all as artists individually. And I can't wait to see what y'all got coming next. So y'all doing y'all shit. Regardless of all of like the petty shit, as artists, I respect most of y'all. The people who've been doing their shit and performing their ass off and putting shit out there, my hat goes off to y'all, and I can't wait to see what y'all do next.
Appreciate you.
Final thoughts, Lottie. For next, and like I said, you got next week and Chrissy, so hopefully we can.
Yeah. Final thoughts. Just call me Terry Springer. I just need everybody to pray for a little serenity.
If you want to talk shit, Lottie, you better talk real. You better talk real shit, Lottie. Now you gonna talk your shit. Talk real shit.
We're gonna pray for some serenity, and we're gonna pray for Bo to calm his motherfucking ass down, boy. Cause you ain't got that motherfucking fire. Chill out, boy. Chill the fuck out, boy. And I love y'all, and I can't wait for the reunion. This show is lit. The fuck you mean?
21 more days before the reunion.
Yes.
I need to get my outfit together.
Yeah. If you don't invite who I think you're gonna invite, the reunion gonna be smooth. But if you invite that one person, you need double security. And you need
Leon is not gonna do none of y'all. Leon is gonna hurt a fly.
Pacemaker. I don't think his pacemaker be alerting him when he talks.
Look, stop playing. Why you don't play with people's life like that? What are you doing?
Wait, so production, Greg, are you gonna invite them? Those
You should. You need Harley and we need Leon. I've been calling for y'all just so y'all know. I've been saying y'all should come back.
That's gonna be a mess, Lottie.
Oh, I can't hear the executive producer.
Yeah, but you will be there. Well, you're gonna be one of the producers that you're gonna actually be dealing with the talent that day. Jamie,
I'm gonna need a drink.
Look, Lottie. You better tell Leon come in with some sense.
Man, so anyway, so what you mean? And his paperwork. So he can show y'all niggas.
Right.
What you mean?
What, Leon?
Oh, Jesus.
What can I ask this? Is he invited?
He want to come. I'm not gonna get my final decision to the day.
Nah, let him come. Let him come.
No,
both of them, William Harley and Leon. Both of them.
That was a question for production.
Let them come.
People love Harley too.
That was a question for production. So if you're not part of production,
that's what you call.
But you're not production. You're talent.
I like
your
name down there. It said, "Welcome to real life."
In the last one.
I like Leon. I just don't want Leon to. I don't want Leon to what they say, write a check he can't cash. I don't want him coming on that rah-rah because it can turn.
You know that's what he gonna do. You know that's what he gonna do.
At the end of the day, Leon want everybody to respect him, and I get that.
Leon don't even respect himself. What the fuck we gonna respect?
Oh my gosh, y'all act like y'all know this man so much more than everybody else in the cast. It'd be funny as hell.
Are you friends with Leon? Lottie, are y'all cool?
Me?
Yeah.
I tried to get cool with him before he left the damn show.
Lottie, I talked to him off camera. He was telling me all his personal information. I'll give me encouraging words. And now all of a sudden he go to Atlanta Station and flip on me, talking he gonna catch me. The same day. It's the same day, Lottie. The same day, Lottie.
What? Yeah, because when I was watching, I was like, oh shit, we missed a lot. Oh
Yeah, you
shit,
see, Leon was activated.
man!
Leon
What?
was activated.
Lottie,
So I get that nigga
the
Red
same day,
Bull,
Lottie. The same day.
man.
Leon clocked in on y'all ass.
Yeah. So overall, guys, I think it was a good
Mm-mm.
show, and we got about, like I said, 3 more weeks for the reunion. So, guys, of course, get ready for that. And we actually, our episode come out the day of the reunion, so that's gonna be
Nice.
Like,
You better do that shit,
so
right? You better do that.
while we preparing for the reunion, an episode gonna be out. So you might see some new confessions.
Oh no!
Wait, hold on. So wait, Greg.
Oh, good.
Be some shit that be like gonna turn people against each other, but like some positive shit.
It's gonna be it's a lot
Why
of
you so worried, bro?
Oh, I ain't worried about shit. 'Cause everything I said, I already said it.
No, what
You
I'm
right.
saying.
Also, I noticed
at the
about
reunion,
y'all.
y'all not
I
gonna
noticed
see a lot of
about
footage.
y'all.
Y'all not gonna see a lot of footage to the reunion. So you're not gonna see final, like, because we filming and we're not at the half of the season. So I gotta show y'all what they were saying in the end. So you'll have an update. So when you sit down on the couch, you'll know how you really should feel.
Oh, that's so messy.
Or how you should really feel.
Can I say something?
Uh-huh.
I know I love y'all pieces. Real Life and Philanthropy season 3 coming soon.
We don't care about
Hey,
y'all right
hey.
Fuck y'all.
Oh, it's
Hold on, I was being
Hold on, don't say
hospitable.
y'all. That wasn't me. I don't say that.
Pay respects to the blueprint. Okay, Real Life and Philanthropy
Believe
coming
that.
season
The
3
foundation.
soon. Okay, all right.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
an
OG,
August
triple
date.
OG.
It's gonna come out.
Say that energy for your castmates and your confessions.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Anyway, so like I said, Real Life.
Bo, it's that fire.
Oh, Jamie. Oh, hell no.
Bo, you sound like
love.
Bryce tonight. Everybody.
Bo, you know it's all love.
Bo sound like Bryson. He getting it to everybody. He giving it to
Oh,
production.
Lord.
Everybody is saying something. He don't give a
Greg,
fuck.
I ain't saying shit to you, Greg, like I was supposed to. I'm gonna went in on you, Greg.
And
I'm talking about other bitches like Lottie.
I would have went in on you right back.
No, hell no. I'm talking about Lottie. This was about Lottie.
I would have gave you that same fire, baby. Fire me.
That
fire.
motherfucking fire.
Let him know.
No,
Like, come
Talking
on.
about Lottie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, we is. That motherfucking
Yeah.
fire. You've been talking about me for the past 3 seconds,
Hey,
bro.
know what we was talking about?
Yeah, he been laying
5.
you out, Lottie, though. No shade. He was laying you out so you got up here.
Lottie. No, hold on. Lottie. After looking at every fucking thing so far, have I been laying you out?
I'm talking about on this live.
This live.
No, because Lottie was being a fake ass bitch, and she know it. That was
Bo, you been a quiet than a motherfucking bitch.
No,
She don't feel it, but she said she don't honestly feel like that. She just said she was just scoping out the situation. So I don't
But
know.
Lottie know. Lottie is a smart bitch, though. Lottie is smart. Lottie know
I'm
what
not
the
dumb. I'm
Lottie
fucking
know what to
stupid.
do.
Man, fuck you mean?
No, you know what to do. You know what to do. I don't give a fuck.
I just play my position, and y'all niggas need to be grown ass men at the end of the day.
You be more man
What
than us,
you
so
mean?
you know what the fuck going on.
And that's fucked up, ain't it? You should feel ashamed of yourself.
It ain't fucked up. I ain't saying most of the shit ain't got nothing to do with me, but your ass
or me either. What you mean?
Chrissy is your mutual friend.
Lottie is intelligent as fuck. I will
My
say
point
that.
is,
actually, Ty is our mutual
Jamie.
friend.
My point,
and
Jamie.
now me and Chrissy friends. So
My point, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie, so much.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Lottie
Thank
is
you, Jamie.
intelligent.
Thank you, Jamie.
That's why I
These
can't
be
be
the same bitches that be in the comments, though,
say, like,
Jamie.
oh,
They
people
be in the
do not
comments.
like people as if she don't know.
I'm glad
Chrissy.
y'all know I'm so smart though. I appreciate that. I'm flattered.
They be in the comments.
You been saying on camera she
They
don't
be in
like
the comments,
people, and
Jamie.
you surprised that.
You know
I
what?
don't see that shit. They be in the comments,
I don't
Jamie.
like
I fuck with Lottie because she know how to play the game, and that girl's
Exactly.
as fuck.
Lottie is a professional game player. That means she's a professional fake bitch.
I don't even got no
I ain't say
PlayStation
that.
5.
Those were not
A professional fake bitch. That's what that means.
Those were not my words.
She know how to do that shit, and that's what the fuck she did. That's what the fuck she did.
Those were not my words.
That's what the
I
fuck.
don't do nothing.
Guys,
Fuck up
we're
something
gonna
like
have
Greg did it.
Lottie, and we're going to have Christy together on the after show. So Christy gonna be explaining on what happened. Is she really a broke bitch like the cast saying?
Lottie, is she a broke bitch, Lottie?
Mute him.
I don't know nobody's funds.
Mute him.
Just like don't nobody know my funds. I would hope no nobody like. That's what they learn. That's what you learn. And you go to work. You don't talk about your pay. Like, come on.
Lottie, is she a broke bitch, Lottie?
Well, I'm just saying.
Is you a broke bitch? Because this is a broke ass conversation. If you asking me,
if you, it just seemed like tonight a lot of people was saying a lot of stuff about her funds tonight. I'm sure you seen. So
I heard through y'all, but I don't know nothing about it. That ain't my business. I don't get in the business that ain't mine.
Y'all know I ain't broke. Excuse me. Hold on. Let's take a pandemic pause. Let's let Greg close us out, please. Can we hurry out?
Because we got 3 minutes.
Let's go.
Y'all know I ain't
go
broke.
Ahead. Bo, shut the fuck up. Let's go. Greg, go ahead.
Hello. Hey, hold on 1 minute, guys.
What the hell?
Jamie, take over for a minute. I gotta do this. Hold on 1 minute.
All right. Well, we thank y'all for tuning in for Real Life and Music. Episode 4. We think. Hold on. No.
He said take over. He didn't say close it out.
And I'm about
he
to
said
take
over.
And I'm taking over. So I wish.
But they want to hear from me. They've been trying to hear from me.
We don't want to hear from you no more. No, we don't want to hear from you.
I don't give a fuck. They've been saying they want to hear from me. Nobody, this is my life.
It's not no more.
Jamie, you in the hold on. Let me ask you out.
No, you won't do that.
Hold on.
You don't have
this is my
authority.
episode.
You don't have that authority. Bo, shut the fuck up.
Bo is like he is
on.
He
surpassed Bryson.
Sound real funny.
He surpassed Bryson.
I'm
Bryson, I can calm down.
Lottie.
Bryson, I can calm down. Bo is on a whole different astro plane.
Yeah.
You can talk to Lottie when you got her number.
I want to talk to Lottie. You just the best.
Call her.
Oh, we're gonna have you in the show. Bo, we're gonna have you in the show out, and I'm about to drop everybody and stuff.
Okay.
In the show out. Final
Thank you, Jamie.
Bye, baby.
All right, thank you, guys.
Y'all.
All right. All right, Vo, that was productive. You did answer the question like you wanted to. So, I understand better now. And of course, I guess the rest of it we'll get more into the reunion. Final thoughts or anything?
I just wish everybody, like I said, everybody going off their opinion would not even know me fully. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, because I'm friends with Rebel and they got a problem with Rebel, it's like I'm automatic in the Rebel hate train. So like the Karmas and the Bryson, they got something crazy to say about me every chance they get. But in reality, in the back end of shit, they be trying to collab with me. They want to tell me how talented I am and how they want us to be cool. And I just don't get that. You know what I'm saying? And with the Ty Valentino situation, Ty's my bro. At the end of the day, I said what I said, and that's what I meant.
Fair enough. All right, peace out, Vo. Thank you so much for coming through, brother.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for being with us. Final thoughts. We got about 6 more episodes or something like that we gonna be putting out very soon. Hold on, is this the episode? Back. So we have about 6 more episodes left and stuff like that. Who is this? Bryce, can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Hold on 1 minute. I'm about to get up out of here. I didn't want to let you up while voting was up here because after the show. Is it anything you want to say within the last minute before I drop everybody?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go off a loop because I have a business.
Don't go off the loop though. I wanted to ask you something about the Sony deal. Is it anything you're gonna clarify after watching that scene?
Yes. What you're not aware is that the way that it was worded, she said that there was still a Sony deal. It just wasn't under that particular person's umbrella. So we were still signed to Sony. If you know how the contracts works, it was that they will give you will get a contract. You're signed as a Sony artist, but you're under, just like Warner Brothers is signed under, or RCA is signed under a certain label. They still have ownership, or can still have ownership for you, or you can still be considered a Sony artist until that contract dissolves. Then it's a different story. So I think it's the way that played out was definitely not accurate, and especially when I talked with her later on, and she cleared up some things in regards to that.
But
So
she kept saying that it was never a deal, because she was saying that Sony Archer exists, but the guy that gave y'all the contract never had a deal with them. So
right.
So that's the part I was just trying to get at. That the Sony Archer, whatever that company exists, but the contract that the guy gave you was not real.
Yeah, but she didn't say. But if you notice what she also that's what she said. But she also said even if it did, so she wasn't clear on that. But he did have a deal. But she would
no, because she even said his copy and paste contract, which it's a lot of stuff I cut out that she basically said all though.
But if you notice in the scene when she said when it was time to get the funding, and then they did not get the funding that they were going to be getting, that's when he pulled out.
Or something about the funding. All I'm simply saying, the only thing I wanted to, like at the end of the day, it was not personal. I had to put all the facts out. She said that. Like, remember when I showed up to film that scene, I didn't know what she was gonna say. She told you was shocked too when she said it was never a deal, however she worded. She was on, maybe she was mad that day and she was just whatever, I don't know. But she did say, when we heard her say that the guy basically copying, right? Because she even said I should have did this rather than sign his copy and paste contract. So she was.
Yeah, but that's very inaccurate though, because I know Dominique.
That's what she said.
I know, but I'm saying that's not accurate because I know Dominique personally. I've been to his house.
And that's why I'm allowing you to clear it up. So that's why I asked you to clear. I'm just saying that's.
It's just like everybody's always trying to play me, which is the reason why I'm like I'm fed up at this point.
You feel like that she was trying to play you?
No, I'm just talking about the people on the cast and the disrespect and it's always something to try to play me out, and it's really getting irritating.
I'm gonna give you speak on that. I just wanted, because I know the Sony contract was really something you wanted to deal with, so I just want to give you the space to speak on that. You probably clarify. I just put out what she said. I didn't add or I didn't take away. That's why I kept asking you the questions and stuff like that. But that's the purpose of the after show and whatever. So if it's something we missed or something that should be clarified, just like Bo clarified what he meant about Ty, he said he was talking about the production.
But he lied about that too, because that's why I didn't understand, why didn't you just replay the clip?
Let's hold on to that, and I'll give you that. Let's hold on to that. I just want you to clarify your contract, because I know that's something you're very sensitive about. So maybe it was something that she said that probably wasn't true, or something that was shown that wasn't true. That's the whole purpose.
No, I've learned with more context in that he is signed under. He is a Sony executive.
But why would she say that?
I don't know. I've since talked to Dominique and got a little bit more understanding in regards to it. And there was I didn't get into the logistics of exactly. I'll let she said she was going to say it on a different thing or whatever case like that is. And she said the deal just didn't work out.
Let me say this to you. You know she said way more than we cut out though, because you remember.
Yeah, I know. I know she said a lot more.
Feeling like production, like we did something wrong by just sharing, the footage, because she said that. You know what I mean? My job is just to put it out there, and I'm going to do that. I'm not, when it comes, I'm gonna do what's best for the show. So if everybody have to be truthful, I'm gonna put the context out there, and it's up to people to have their own opinion about it. So it was a lot more that she said,
right? And this is my whole thing is yes, it's sensitive for me because I just don't like the way that was painted was like, oh, I was some lie, or I'm dropping the ball, or like I knew, or something that needs, like the first episode. Hello, they went to the release party and the banner said so, like with the thing on it. So I'm not too sure, like where.
I give you that, but she still say the woman you met with to talk about the Sony contract. She said,
I'm not talking about that. No, that portion is correct, but I don't believe that was completely accurate at all.
She lied or she was mad?
No, I think she was upset. I think that she probably didn't get what she wanted out of it, because if you hear her say in the conversation, which I found out which was true, is that they will prey on us and different things of that
Yeah,
nature. And then when
yeah.
they realized the funding, there was not going to be any funding, and they pulled the funding from it, then everything started to drop, and then it became no deal. That's what she said.
Yeah,
So
she Yeah,
there
so I
was
will say she did say a lot of stuff like the country did, like it was a contract. Then she said something about funding when the money came. I guess he took the money. So I give you that, but I'm just simply saying it was just she said those things. So I thought she would, if you remember, she brought you to the deal.
right. She brought me to the deal and everything of that nature. And
Last season on RLP season 2. So you meet with her because she know all the information. So for her to be saying all these things, we both were shocked that she said that all of these things. So
right. So it's just very interesting the way that everybody just is seemingly constantly disrespecting me, like they've been presented with contracts, or they've been signed for, like, and that's definitely not the case. And I just didn't appreciate, like, I'm being dragged up here.
So Bryce, when you did your after show, you said a lot of shit about both of them. If you go back and rewatch, so they have the right to do that as well. So can you
Yeah,
give
because
us
very much right. Like, at the end of the day, he can say all that, but
let's hold up on it. Is there anything that you want to, because you kind of said, but I want to make sure that we leave on that final thought of
yeah, no, that's all I pretty much have to say, is like, this just the way that conversation, the way it played out. Though it's some information, but I did get more context, I did get more information in regards to it.
So what would you
And
like to say about your Sony contract that we missed or was misspoken by her? What would you like to oppose that, so you can put those facts out there?
she was signed. She signed under him,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
We signed under her. So she was signed. So that's the reason that we were she. So Dominique, I mean, not Dominique, I won't say his name. Dominique is a Sony executive who was offered a distribution umbrella, which,
Okay.
so that was very much accurate. So when you signed, she was signed under her group was signed under him as an umbrella, as an umbrella company, as her own label, right? He was giving her own label. So then when the contract got drew up, as it says on the contract, it says Sony Orchard Music on it. It says all the different things of that nature, because it was coming from the distribution, coming from his outprint with Sony. Does that make sense? So you are still technically a Sony artist.
So,
And in the
y'all was signed to her label and she was signed to Dominique.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't get that from her conversation. She didn't explain it at all that day.
Yeah. So when we got the compilation album and everything together with
Okay, what is going on with what's the name thing? I'm not sure what happened. If not, we're about to get up out of here. Hold on, let me hold on, add to stream.
Because you this, you that.
Remove. Okay, let me see something right quick. Video files. Okay, because I want to make sure that I heard this woman. You
ain't mad at me. I got niggas slitting.
We have people. All of a sudden, there was no.
We were working on the Paradigm album, and I'm really excited about it. I'm sure I've been seeing everybody's progress and everything of that nature, but I know that we ran into some issues with the Sony deal, and I know that I just kind of wanted to figure out what happened, because I know that we talked about doing it, redoing it. Everything did not work out the way that she said it was, and I gave her my good song. I gave her my little 2 songs, which was one of the highlights on the album. I gave her those 2 songs, and eventually what ended up happening was I found out that Sony was not willing to back it up, and Sony was not doing anything. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me, Bryce?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to go without you finish your thought, because I know it was important to you.
Yeah.
So you saying, so explain it again about the clarification of y'all was signed under her, because like I said, she didn't say none of this at the filming, you know that, right? To be clear.
No, she didn't say, but she didn't explain. That's what I'm saying. She didn't explain it all the way together. She just said, she was basically saying that there was no deal under his umbrella, but that's because they dropped the project at her request, which annulled the contract with her. They removed her under
the reason why she dropped it, because it wasn't real, or why she dropped it.
No, because it was not. If you could look at the footage, she said that the way that it was, she couldn't track her streams, and she had no way to track the streams to track what money is coming in. So that's the reason why.
Well, where do you think she get the word? Why? Well, where she get that the contract on real? Like, that's what I guess the meat of the potato I'm trying to get. What is
well, I don't think necessarily. I don't think it was a necessary industry standard contract that but it definitely, but it was definitely a contract is a contract. She still was signed under which was that executive under his imprint, which I do know for a fact that he has. So that's why I was so shocked.
Right? You knew him longer than her, right?
Yes, I've known him for 15 years. So I've gone to his house. I've seen his plaques. I've seen his contracts. I've seen.
I said that his house is big as shit, and he got some legit shit in there.
Yes, he did NSYNC. He was on Britney Spears. The dive. He's like, yeah, but I think that's why I was like shocked that she would say that. I didn't, because in my mind I'm like, well, I was listening at it, and you see, I didn't react at that a certain kind of way, because I was like, let me confirm this too at the same time. But after finding out,
you did talk to Dominique. Is what you
said.
So did Dominique ever tell y'all what happened with y'all the split?
You mean as far as like what happened and why?
I heard her be going on a rant about him now. Remember, she brought up his sexuality.
Yeah, well, basically, from what my understanding is, he was just like, well, sometimes in this business, you have a certain way that you have to go about trying to get requests, especially with certain people, and you can't move a certain way, and things don't just happen on your time when you want it to happen on your time. But if you just blow up and people feel like they're putting a risk out on for you, then they don't want to work with you no more. So when it was coming out that the tracks were not being given. We didn't have access to see the streams or make sure that the paperwork was set up right.
You said that to me, that that was one of your concerns too, because when you wasn't able to get the streams.
Right, exactly, because she voiced it. Because I noticed when the album came out, it didn't have my name on it.
Right. Yeah, I do remember.
So they had to put in a request to take it down. She said it was going to get fixed. But she said as time went on, I started realizing she started getting angry about it, and I kept asking her about it. And she said she waiting. So eventually, they just decided to drop the whole project, because I guess she just didn't want, she was aggressive about it and wanted to have it come down and get it done. And they weren't willing to redo it. So she released it and she still put it out wrong. So, I mean. So basically, she was signed under his imprint under Sony, and he gave her a label, and then he dropped the label because of how their relationship went.
So
Now,
he also dropped the label to
yes.
use that. Okay.
So that's why she's saying it's not under his under that umbrella. No, it's no longer under that umbrella. It's yes, it's very much so. You're just no longer part of it.
Oh, so at that point when she met with you, she knew this, but she didn't say that in the scene. Is what
She didn't say it exactly that way, but she also could have been, like I said, she also could have been emotionally, in a state where, like I said, she was upset because I was shocked about that information. We both shocked at that information because we went to the man's house and we saw
he got a nice legit house now. I know his house shit real now, and he got pictures of the president. We seen all that.
Yeah,
but I do know he got money.
Right. So if it didn't work out for you, but at the end of the day, that's why I was just like, no, it was definitely a real. He set up all the atrium things. He's introduced me to people. I've met other executives through him. When he was training me, I went to his boot camp. I've gone to the studio with him. Like, huh?
He didn't want to take you to the boot camp.
Right. Like I was up under him for when I first came here to Atlanta, and he was teaching me, certain different things and how to move in the industry and stuff of that nature. But I was the responsible one for just trusting her with my music, thinking that, okay, well, if he trusts her, I'm going to trust her. But at the same time, if you move it a certain kind of way, they're going to be like, well, we just doing this as a passion project to see how it's going to go. And if you acting like this, then we're just going to drop it all together. So,
well, that was the
we can say what they want.
Well, no, I'm saying that's the missing link. That was the missing link. Then, if you saying that she got, she felt like the deal was bad, therefore, though, she don't want to do any business now. I didn't know that at the time. I'm thinking.
No, she came back to the once they released it down. She tried to get it back up with them the correct way, but the way that they were moving, the way that she moving, the way she went about it, they decided to sever their relationship.
So it wasn't her choice; it was their choice.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I said me and Sony. I'm technically a Sony artist, and I'm still up with them for 3 years technically, but that's about to be up. Mm-hmm. But I don't right now. It's not like I can do anything or I can release anything that is going to be like it's not going to be anything worth it. But because then I'm not going to get it backing or pushing from it. So. I could go through Dominique, or I could do that thing, but those kind of deals, like right now, I'm still trying to focus on, repairing my voice and getting back into the swing of things because I was doing a lot of the music business writing side of it for so long. Mm-hmm. So,
Let me ask you about this because she said this in the scene about you addressed the funding part. So, question. Mm-hmm. Did y'all get money because you was also aggravated too because you felt like they wasn't putting marketing dollars behind you as well?
No, that was the reason because when we first met,
what happened with that? Why didn't they give y'all funding then?
I don't know. Well, she was saying that when we first sat down, she was saying that they were going to put the money behind it and they're going to
in the scene. She said it in the scene,
right?
The contract,
but we didn't get. But I started to notice. I'm like, okay, well, I gave you my song. I took my song. The reason why I was so pissed is because I already gave you my song that I already released, took it down, and then put it up on your label. And I was adamant with them about how are you going to market it and da 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 da. And they kept telling me, "Oh, we're going to use. We got that. We got the funding. We got the studios. We got that." I'm like, "Okay, great. It's going to be happening." But then nothing was happening. I started noticing that there was no promos. And then all of a sudden, I started noticing that she was depending on us to promote the album, like us to keep reposting and all. I'm like, so what the hell are y'all doing? And they're like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all just depending on us to keep reposting our song on thing, and that just didn't make sense. So that's when we started getting into it about it. And I started asking more questions about it. And she was just like, oh, well, we're waiting on this. And now Sony is saying they want to see what we can do for ourselves before then. Da, 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 da. So,
but that's the whole purpose of signing with Sony because it's a big machine, right?
Right. So it just wasn't lining up. It just wasn't lining up correctly. So, but then it did make sense when she was saying that either he took the money or he got funding, but it wasn't funneling down to.
So what did he say happened to the money when you?
I didn't ask him about it. I didn't ask him about
it. Okay.
I was just kind of get down to the nitty gritty.
Right. So would you say the contract was real, or would you say it was not real? How would you describe it?
Well, any contractual agreement is real. That's always going to be. It was definitely real. We were under Sony Orchard. We were just under her umbrella, which is an extension of his umbrella. So technically, we were under Sony, but we were under basically, if you look at it, we were kind of on two labels, because his label and then her label. So it was
information she was saying that it was kind of off emotions or just frustration, not really the facts.
Yeah, and then also, during the filming process, she didn't know how to tape no show. So, I can't say that she was lying or anything. I just think that she probably was not explaining it in a way that other people would understand, that of how that went, but she definitely has some validity into how the situation went down, but it's not, that's not exactly.
You was having certain frustrations too. Like you was having frustration about, like you said, the promo. It was a lot of stuff you was saying to me too at that time too, like about, being signed to this big machine, but
yeah, because
Hello. His phone went out again, child. Hello. Bryson. Okay, y'all, we're gonna play this scene again until he get back.
They was talking about
this on a contract.
Can you hear me, Bryson?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I was saying you did have frustration too. So you were saying a lot of things too to me that I can confirm about you the marketing and stuff as well too. So.
All right. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's still, I do have my new song that's coming out and everything of that nature. So
okay.
Yeah. So that's really all I can really say. And if the people do know how that side of it, and it's very tricky. The music business is very tricky, and they word things differently. They word things so that, but if you're under a label, then under a label, they can drop your whole label in itself, and you're no longer part of the imprint, but he still is. And then I technically am still a Sony artist, but now I'm just it's almost like a freelance. Like you're just okay. And then you're still under that contractual agreement as far as you being an artist until that contract expires. And then you have renewals and stuff of that nature. But now that I don't have anything under them because I was under her label and she took down the project and then re-uploaded it, what are they going to do?
So let me ask you this though. Can you create your own relationship with them?
I could, but at this point in time, if I'm looking at it from the standpoint of what they say.
Which one?
No, the contract was not fake. No, the contract was not fake, Lottie. The contract, yes, people lie all the time. People don't be reading their contracts. They tell you all kinds of stuff, and then if you don't read it correctly, then yeah, they'll tell you all good kinds of goods, nothing. And look at how TLC deal worked out. Look at how Escape deal worked out. Look, it's all relative.
Let me ask you this question, just as a not off the topic, but do you feel like the fact that you have so much experience with the business that you should have caught this? Or you okay?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. I think what my naiveness was, one, I trusted him a lot, just based off him working with him for so long and him introducing me to all these people when, around some high circles when I first got here. So I wouldn't think that he would do that. And to me, already being signed to Warner Brothers before, I should have known. I had that contract professionally, but I was just like, well, this is just kind of like, I was just very trusting, and then I had been out the game for so long, and I was so excited just to get back out there because I had been behind the scenes for so long, and I just did not have the inspiration to make music. I didn't feel like I wanted to make music anymore. So that was my boost. So I just got really happy, and I did not do my due diligence and making sure that it was signing cloud. But from what it looked like, from when I appeared, when I did review it, it did look okay. You know, it did look like, you know, it had the renewals in there, it had the percentages in there, how it's broken down, the publishing. We sat down there and worked out the splits, all the stuff that I know. Registered for sound scan and all the other kind of stuff. We did all that. We registered for all that. So from my endpoint, that's definitely how the music business is run, you know. But because that contract now is no longer null and void, is under her is null because the label got dropped and that the label has been dissolved.
So everybody basically y'all experienced her consequence for them dropping her.
Yes, that's usually how it happens in a label. Yeah. So if they will drop. Usually, what happen in a situation, either if a label is getting dissolved or is dropped, and there's artists under there, either they can still associate with them, but they're trying to just figure out. It's like shelving them. Like they'll probably assign the artist to somebody new, or, you know, still have relationships with them, or something of that nature. Or it's just like if you're in a girl group, like how Danny.
Beat your ass in your fat barbs right now because like you're trying to get questions.
But this particular deal, one particular individual that I gave a lot of trust in, who I've known for years, kind of reneged on me. Right. So in the end, I found out that there was no Sony Orchard Music.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, Sony Orchard Music exists.
Yes.
But it doesn't exist under that person's umbrella. Okay.
Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
So, and if it did exist under this individual's umbrella, all of a sudden when we come in with the LGBTQ project, and when certain advances were that had nothing to do with music were, all of a sudden there was no deal.
Shut up, Elvis.
It just didn't end up the way that I wanted it to. The contracts I ended up finding out were not what I wanted. They weren't what was needed, and they did not help me progress my career.
What do you mean about it wasn't? Was it a legit Sony? Was you signed to Sony, yes or no?
I was signed to Sony.
Right. So in the end, I found out that there was no Sony Orchard Music.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, the Sony Orchard Music exists.
Yes.
But it doesn't exist under that person's umbrella.
In the end, I found out that there was no Sony Orchard Music. Oh, wow.
Sony basically said that they are not going to put any money into the project.
Why?
Because they had a deal that they were looking for us to do the work, and then they were looking for us to do the work, and then based off of our sales and our projections, they would invest into us.
So I mean, and that's just being transparent, and there's so much more that I can share with you.
Yeah.
But rather than share with you, I'm gonna share it with the world. I'm gonna share it with the entire LGBT community. I'm gonna share it with the entire music and songwriting community.
Yeah.
Because we have people and businesses like this who target us, and they succeed. Yeah. So when the album was released on April 8th, there were a lot of missing links that I know This
Yeah.
should be just like you say you question your people. But a lot of times I don't question. I make statements.
Yeah.
I make requests.
Those executive that you met with, that you signed a contract, they did not know that from the beginning? Or they found that later?
They did. They did know that from the beginning.
Why didn't they tell y'all?
It's a lot that you guys don't know that I went through
Yeah.
to get that album pulled down.
Yeah.
The album was not pulled down because we didn't do our part. Or I didn't do my part.
Absolutely.
It was that motherfucker take that shit down.
Mhm.
Because I can't track my streams. My people can't track their streams.
Right.
I don't know what type of money that's coming in, and I should.
Right. I should know.
I signed
can't
a
use that
contract.
information.
I signed a paper contract, as you all did. I had verbal agreements even with that person and you,
Right.
and you didn't fulfill your part of the obligation.
I mean, it's crazy because we went to his house. We went to their house,
So
and
I can sit here and blast that person, but this ain't
Yeah,
the
it's
place.
not-
I'm gonna
yeah.
blast it at the right time and the right place because they are going to be held accountable for the shady ass work that they do out here in this community. I don't, you know, whether he's gay or not, it don't even matter for real. But you will not fuck over me and none of my affiliates or my associates ever again. You know.
bro, like this help.
I can't tell you, America. It's been a certain journey. One thing about the music business is that it's always ups and downs, and if you are really in this music business, you will get good deals and you will get bad deals.
But it definitely was a learning lesson. Now, will I do it again?
Do it yourself next time.
Yeah, this time, I do have music that I have coming out, that I'm going to be releasing. I have a record called Can You Hear Me Now? That I'm going to be releasing out. That's going to be in conjunction with my podcast. And so I'm going to be promoting that. And then, of course, the two songs that I have on the Paradigm, which is All For Me and All Fun and Games, which are like classics to me, So that's why I just don't want to give up on the records. But it was so important for me to have the conversation because I seriously did want to have to, because I'm going into another situation where they're asking me to do something very similar, and I don't think that
I wouldn't advise it, especially if you're doing business with someone and you have a lot of questions. First of all, stay out of your head a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going into business with somebody and you have that many questions,
just stay out of it.
And that's the same thing I should have done with EDE or EDMG, Entertainment Music, XOD, whoever they are. The same thing I should have done with them, rather than signing these copy and paste shits. So yeah, definitely stay on top of your business. Know that everything you can do yourself, you can do on your own, because a lot of times the people who claim who got all the talk,
they don't know what
they can't do shit for you.
Are you signed to Sony now? Is what?
No, I'm no longer signed to Sony. I did make some great relationships dealing with Sony, which is great. But as far as a business deal, we don't have any relationship.
In the meantime, be sure to promote your song. I'm gonna be promoting and pushing it on my social media pages.
Absolutely. Now that it's out, I'm gonna get my budget together, and then I'm gonna start running my conversion ads and get it together.
And go ahead and hurry up and release the other song.
Oh yes.
Keep dropping them.
Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you.
What makes my life real?
What makes my life real?
What make my life real?
What makes me a regular person
is the fact that I'm ubiquitous in this grind, so you cannot miss me.
I want to live, love, laugh, and learn just like the next person.
When you cut me, I bleed.
Making boss move.
I have feelings and emotions just like any other human being.
And that I work hard.
Being independent.
I've been through some things.
I've done the work that it takes to get where I am today.
I love a good look. I love a good outfit. Living in my truth 24/7.
And I only speak reality, and I only speak truth.
And at the end of the day, I really just want to put people on.
We live just like anybody else.
That's what made my life real.
What makes my life relentless?
What makes my life relentless?
What makes my story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless? Because no matter what chapter in my life,
I stand for good. I stand for people that are standing in the dark.
My drive to actually be the change in the world that I want to see.
I take punch after punch.
To have a voice, to be heard, to be seen.
no matter how many rounds I go through in life, I have remained undefeated and self-made.
I create spaces by cultivating, motivating, and inspiring those around me.
And I still come out on top.
I'm still the champion.
Yeah. What's up?
Yo,
Hondo.
you know they had to let me on the remix though.
I guess.
How you gonna have a play a song and not have the biggest motherfucking play in this bitch? What?
G-Mix.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
You said that you player, well you ain't mad at me. I got niggas slitting they wrists cause they can fuck me for free. Got a nigga for my beans, got a boy for my tree. Got a nigga eating my ass, got a boy serving D. But these niggas know that I got two sides. Bipolar when we fucking up us 2 times. When we finish, let you bustin' me a few times. Kill it while you all up in it like a true crime. Yeah, I'm hella cocky and they wanna top me. Said he wanna give me.
So, Chrissy was supposed to have an album release party. It got canceled. I'm confused about it, but me and Ty are still gonna link up and chat it up. I actually wanted to show him some of my new music that I'm working on. So, I'm excited to hear his input about it.
What's good? Chrissy and motherfucking Rebel.
I mean, I felt that. I've been felt that. Like that way, okay. Girl.
So I had a performance 2 weeks ago, and I invited both of them. They both came or whatever. Yeah. Even me and Rebel performed one of our songs.
Okay.
But when Rebel Chrissy was already there. Chrissy was there before I got there. Her and Lottie. Lottie was there before I got there.
Okay.
And Pop Bottle, we was chilling, cooling. Rebel came and he said hey to everybody, and he went over to hug Chrissy, and Chrissy did not hug him back. Not even a little bit. She didn't even try to act like she really just stood there. And I was like, oh my god.
I can see her doing that because that baby, I feel like she be standing strong when she don't like somebody.
Oh girl, is this your friend, Mr. Ty? Ty. Love that you feel comfortable with me to tell me this shit. I'm really winning. Ty, baby, it's giving you're Regina George and I'm Lindsay Lohan. I'm just happy to make the cut right now, cause girl.
She done told everybody but him. I told him, of course, so he knows, but he's moving on the fact of he's like, well, if she ain't said it to me, it can't be real.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my god.
Ooh,
and so and then I don't even feel like she should have the problem she has. It ain't like it was her event. She act like the motherfucker said something about her shit. Even the person whose shit it was not even mad. So I'm like, okay, girl.
I feel where she's coming from, but I feel what you're saying
deep,
too.
That deep. You feel where she's coming from that deep? I felt where she's coming from, but not that damn deep.
Not that deep.
I was like, girl, you could have gave that up a long time ago.
Yeah, you said it.
I see if she helped plan the event, her name was on the committee, she did anything. Yeah, okay, I would feel some type of way. But she didn't do nothing.
I don't give a fuck. And you gotta kind of applaud it, because that bitch didn't give a fuck.
I gotta play a song for you. I've been talking about it. It's called Mike Suck Dick for a Living.
Pause. Okay, Mike.
Okay, guys, I'm about to get up out of here. Thank you guys for joining us. See you next week.